me dofopa ana odi here ya wo hwe me aha eye kasamfoni afidi a fe na Adom TV na wode TV atoi na dwumedi aba betie we ye nkranhyensem emre me amete dwamu amedi dwumedi ho kya me edi amje so eye apostle Dr. Nita Kotego amenda ase se wapa emre na me no betu sara montuo we bomodi ana afre obi na kire se maba na ye bedi aduanepa ama ye kra ame ena de dia me de bra wo no me say shaping your destiny sebe wo hyebre no nkrabia ekura wo hyebre no nkrabia nkura wo biara ye do ba asase wo pe ne ye de hye wonsa se abrabo abeboyi enoma abesua ne abeye ne abeka no be hye wo hyebre no nkrabia ena de bia na ubu kompo he wachi bebia wo free ba enye ena hwe bebia wo gina nso a enimu ena wo hwe odaachi nso a asenda so ni ho empaba me no betu na muntuo akire wo kon abetumi afaso na wo hyebe no nkrabia agina aye wo mama ene odehye nkrabia emfa wo bebia wo emfa wo bebia wo free emfa ho edimpo a de to wo de omni se napai anenra na me na makwantuo mu ba nkran na se betu madwen proso Joseph asemu a eto no no na me fifi mu hu se ne hyebre hyehyeye a ono ahyehyeye ye ka Joseph wa kan Bible da woni mu a onkan so bia na wateda abrantie ketekete a wonya mfe aduoso a onya daeso kire onuanom tie daeso eye woni hwade hunu entoni pa bia no wo hyebre be yi a yese wonya anuhwade hunu ana daeso efa ni adankwa ma wabrabo besie Joseph oso da efa ne dankwa ma eno ka kire ni nua mema wo so da eso efa wabrabo ho te sei efa na adwuma wo yo efa no awade efa mo apomudni efa your life in general. What are the ideas you have created that will create an end of glory, honor and greatness? What are dreams you are having? What is the vision or the goals that guard your actions? Joseph had a dream. In other words, Joseph had an idea of his hand products. Joseph set a goal. And to a woman said, Onyada, so if an abrabon so bear or mama. But Neja, a friend, a suman and Yuramuno, one opportunity. Tie, Neja, a friend, no suman and Yuramus on going in your mano. One can say, I may your dish, and I may send us one with Debbie. Odi a chile, a coyoni and a jacano. What should I have for a brabo who said, obey President Dankwamba? And so, baby, I say, Ofano, not one Udahoma so, and wow. Nempo, Okodru, baby, Unianamo one on men, wobno. Bible no chire se, Unianamo fan ho, a dream po, so be kuno. Abraba wubueno, ebia nanye unianum. Ebia wonamfu phobia, damfobi. Ebi obi ote obro no so. Ebia susumbi, aya wo wono ya do koshe nsa. Ebia ye okra bia okura wa brabo na afa ho apam so ma brabo nye yi enti sa so de a ya hwe abrabo mu ehwe nipa a wo ben wo ni bi ehwe ebi kra ye wa adwene e da wa adwene proso ebi ye niye bi na eka wa hye hwe niye na bi san se usuban pen na o kasa be no ne yen ben na beku na ontimi kodu wo nkra bia awie de yepa ebi wa enyonkon bi ebi wa futuo bi ebi ye mfoni bi akohwe ebetimi aka won krabia ahye akum na ye kire se de shamna donko nunkum na woton no mananafo ahoho abrabo ayebu ye mfa ho ye de ne kwa so oye din na de amehwe ne se onya hobrase e won kwasum onya hobrase esua nyansa e won kwasum abrabo amebu mi nim ne ekura won sa no se wo abrante se ababa se empowedu mpemponso a watwa degree ebi watwa masters MPhil na wakunkon se abrabo nyina mbeka ho ahobrase ehia ma wo abrebiara ahobrase mu ono okura ahofe enye anim ahofe suban pam ahofe emena no so manhira ba ne wura fie na mpo ne wura yire e de nsohwe beto no na Joseph yade mame yefe esan se wonim ba bia wo kontino wampe amrumu wode Many of us have killed our dreams based on immediate pleasure. Amunumu ode eye amunu oda ene ya menye we na me hontomi me ko bokro na me hontomi me ko pe bema we na me nana me hontomi me ko fo ba we na me hontomi just a shortcut. Joseph wanye bi o se mami e ukunu eye me wura na me nyankopon so osoro me ni wachi ense me hyebre na me nkarabia ensohwe bi ba wa bra bomu a ensohwe a edo ko ewe bone etwa nkarabia so empe wode ene anije achi enkope sebe sa anioma no Joseph afutu ode ma me no nempo wani sa akono de na chi no ye de asem to no so ede no koto afiase nempo ehompo wodi obuo pepepe yo ene angobrase ene de tra ho e ma na brabo eso prison ni no awo ho no wodani no ani ame epagya no afiase ho bebia semre woi eyo bremu ene ye bre asa wo hye afiase ena Ghana edin jaisa dede ni yo na ma ho brase ma onyansa ne nyamesuro na fatra ho na pesa ho se kwambe so na mefa apie afi afiase ha. I want to be a master of the skills. I want to be a master in the field where I am. Yana black star for kobobola na Ghana for tiachiri na wa bon unim bobo unim bo akoboy obi ya de na ehun nti a ja sobo no bo ne bi sa say de na me so mayo a me de ho betwa de wate na wo de mpabo atia de pa na chiri mo da say obi ye na de na wa hunu yo a enya sobo na de bo no ne mom kwan ben so na wo be ye wo de a wo betie ne ja say obo sobo no e do ko jina sa agobo man so a 10 minutes wan hwa e de oxygen masi so o me ye nya de ni yo ena ma mpani wa say yo ena mpini wa say yo ko ye bi na he ye nya sobo no bo ne ye mi say ho say me soso e de na me so meyo amama brabo edimu na ebi aka mabusua me man ene me bro no amete so so wo dwadwe mpa we na me so medwene me de saa ebeyi okunu ne oyere Transitional bi say e de na meyo ahobrasem no odomu na empo ma wade edimu ayeye wo ye adwuma e de na be no odo ne ahobrasem na ma wonsa no adwuma atwa na ma adwuma na edimu bisa ho sensem we na ma menya ha nkyere wo se Bible na me kan kyere wo no enye nsem kwawo eye adesuade ehun papa wom me Joseph din beja na ka kyere on se fi na akui me Joseph abrabo be ya chanso de mama abrabo na dan kwa me so nkrabia be fe emfa ho nkwaso ma mekom emfa ho afiase ameda de tie bia no awiye no na ehia odofo we be fe wate wabrabo be dim wate wunye yi a menya adwumade we di me mpa abo no se nia wo ye nyina be so abapa na aka wabusua aka obro no ene wo man ami nas na menya ha na me na me producer na Adom ma se ebi ho ofesa asantoa me producer ba kope ena eja we be kampadu me da mo ase o production room na me na empo Frank ena Osmosis ase na me na Bright Prince ena Christopher so ase woni onyame entina
Emo achibiem samu akwa Badom TV Badwam so yada Apostle Dr. Nite Kutegwa ase ne nkranhye nsama ode abreye de edu so ne ye Badwam kase nsam no ne obeti wo mu ebi eni na mampani ayato abayi no ene ne transition team wapa won hontoma ye de bebro no ne nsem bi na no pay ye de bro Adom TV Badwam kase a wo share live wo Facebook/AdomTV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTube ya Adom TV Tube ko adomonline.com nsemwe ene nsem bebre so eka ho ayede egu ho bidi de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie se de nsem ni nchiremu ankasa etie Ghana mampani ya to abayi no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ena ene wahwe yamamra eso ayi ne transitional team a ene won be ye adwuma na adwuma na won mo be ye na nipakuo no ankrankra no bia ene ne modern bo ebi de iskasem aban mu amamuo ena fe enwuma hodo nso won mudi mu akotene enti edin no ane Owura Julius Debra Our co-chairperson, Honorable Johnson Esiedu Enketia, a member, Honorable Fifi Kwete, a member, Dr. Callistus Mahama, a member, no Sanye Chotruni Dema transition team, no. Dr. Velari Soya, a member, Professor Kwamena Ahoy, a member, Faye, Dr. Ato Fossen, so a member, Honorable Mahama Yariga, or a member, Honorable Gusitando, a member, na Faye Dr. Edward, Omane Buama, and so a member, Nina Emuno, Right Honorable Edward Doa Jahona, Odino Akahon said, Onye Transitional Advisory Council, Onye one more member. Mayentwa kasiano eso na yemungra eye ensemu na mekasa enra danya nikwara de empo ene ya mekasa Ghana National Gas Company bambo emu eden wo hopa afise yehunu nipakuo bi a wo mabo ewra ho kire se wo aban na abenti wo sese niam nkrofo cast nom ne ade won mo se no odansini bi a bibinti yemfena ni mo nkire yemmo ni dini ene adom kase edin komoe
so gani eye so gani ba ko pe I think they were 3 that bakunu de odi ma o ma bu pa ma umoja kwa umoja kwa ti na di later na nko fun mi bu do fi kwa ka ba publish so be ka mo bu so ya no e helmet da ba ko helmet e ko bo fi de na e na ko bo ka mi ti
apart from sojourning, no, omutumi bring inside SSN.
No, inside the inside because omupeni no command you na say omupi. Into na outside here no omo say inside the omo ura.
Na say tag no mobile the penin the omo anima omo command say monye say obi the omo anima omo command.
Okay, from the beginning no mobile no omo chere say omo train omo ankasa omo peni squad number no so omo chomo ngaso omo peni.
Okay.
Yeah, into your hand you say car no opening the car na buy right inside and the
private car
yeah no private car Land Cruiser
okay
and do right inside so do right inside na I think almost like you saying come because opening into say on the inside so no corner on am say few guys you are being no go inside.
You see, work at in the moment, me and farmers can go there.
No, so
security number in the house.
So me say me so Oma Bobia. That me so Oma Bobia.
Military for now.
Yes, to say so you for no buy ya.
They must have pure water and such NF Baltic and I say your friend is saying bottled water. In Canada, bottled water near dear. I know then
I don't know squad now I think Omo so Omo and now they want to move ya na so or your mom show on the moment from the moon. And I did
and yeah, NDC Amanyokono supporters Nugusu ya one de ni bium na we no a utu Senya West Abaton Pesiano so communications officer wo Cassius Otulabi and we do on money more na district assembly warm storeroom ho wakoloke no
the fuaba kupe en edi ebrabato commission ebo kanema mpanyi John Dramani Mohammed din sesei ono ena Ghana foto abano wayi no se mampanyine ye nti NDC amanyoko no echitafo we wutu Senya West Abaton Pesua so akwakoto district assembly no storeroom mu amanebo no echimu a osisi agina ye sebeyi a eneme bi e wo storeroom no osu se NPP amanyoko no echitafo bekwa akoyi no oma wo mu enkoyi enye wonko a yamane boni enya nte yese wokwa wutu Senya East Municipal Assembly ene Gomua East Municipal Assembly wonso akwakototo ni nyina emu asem kro no amu so kasafonyini bi abeto dwa wo behunu se mrahye bidwani ha wakumsen emfonyini a wode bobo emontiri nyina no omanfo SSN no adwumayefo bi wa district assembly wono mu kira sesedi wonsuru egugem
Home and Cinema Assembly Penny awoda no so sanukure bi a nimo se nei fertilizers bi wode akwa akosie se de nipa bi keken bo ho esobo no kase no etoso
me wo Wednesday and Thursday to the Friday Saturday election na ye frame me free office obi mudi niama abre ye and this goose came so late. And I asked what item Nyamba Beya almost say fertilizer. And you and I knew I've distributed a lot of fertilizers long before even this campaign thing started, just to aid our farmers to produce more food to the market where both NDC and MPP people will go and buy. And the Modi Niaman buy no me say a Hamatan season. Say even if it is because of political purpose, grandpa, Udima Obia, want me use it. One use ya Mfasubia New Obi Musua Udima Mwa Ebia, they will not use it for the purpose it's given. So me directly say Omuyi tu only say Bangalore me down. Me wa mi fie. And most of the items because assembly and yeah niam abia ye was space let me contain it. And most of some of the items I meet the two. And even these items are without way bill. So now, yes, yeah, they came without way bill. As I'm talking to you now, I don't know the source they are coming from. You understand?
Mampeni ato be John Dramani Mahama se ene mampeni oteso na na dodan kwakufu ado afrena manitiri enkwa ama won agi atom ene ya make say transition team no obi ade ne dia bantine won ba be hye won dwumadie no ase na bibia koboko na omei asumdua koso wo ho akase no etoso yi.
And we had the opportunity to discuss matters related to the joint transitional team. We agreed on an early inauguration of the joint transitional team as early as Wednesday, the 11th of December. I conveyed my sincerest regards to him and expressed my readiness for us to work together to ensure a smooth transition in the best interest of the Ghanaian people. This mandate represents many things for all political actors and those who seek to lead our nation. It shows that the Ghanaian people have little tolerance for bad governance, particularly of the sort witnessed in the last 8 years.
Penny yato be John Dramani Mahama na deto nsori akendifo ni nyina nim wada wo masede na wasasre se wo mo bambo won koso a na mpaye mu edin no wo mo monta no machi ema no sebeya eni swade hu no ne de enti ya Ghana de tumi no ahya na sebie mu no obetumi edru ho Assemblies of God asori ya wo no eye osonfo ene ne impanifo no ba ne na so be ma ne chinkwa ene ode nsemi etudwa.
Isanse mampanyina se Ghana for atoaba no John Dramani Mahama Wadom Assemblies of God asoritu ninti empanimfo a General Superintendent Reverend Stephen Yenison Wengam edi wanimu ena ekoma ne tirinkwa ene moneyo okoye no maami asese wosabe ba panyine ewo my Ghana mu First Lady Lordina Mahama Kane Chief of Staff Julius Debra ene afoforo pi ena ekoka mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ho a one asori mpanimfo yi ebo mu de nyame ase wode to asofo yi enim se wode no kredie ene periperi ye ne bedi o man yi enim.
Family, I have some of my best and greatest friends in the church, and in every step that I've taken, I know that the church has followed me with prayer, and especially in the run-up to this election, I know all the prayer networks and chains that were actively praying for our success. And this cannot be by our might. I was positive that we'll win, but the extent of this victory, I mean, it can only be God's hand at work. And it's one of the biggest endorsements that Ghanaians have ever given to any president.
MPP amanyoko no de no wopre wo mra sebedwa akonya ma won wodom kwabenya ye Mike Okwe Junior na enei ono de so wonyi ntumu se ye declare NDC parliamentary candidate eye Faustina Eliklim Akrugu se wono ene parliamentary candidate e wo ho ana se wono ne mra sebedwa ni a ade hye wodom kwabenya to aba emano.
NPP amanyoko nipa okogina mu premier shebedwam de bro do mekwa benya eye Michael Kwe Junior o kyerɛ sɛ abato nsunsanso ne nyaade obɛgye atum esan sɛ NDC amanyoko ne nipa ogina mu fosi na elect plan makrugu ɛna wabɔ ne din sɛ wadi nkunim no su sɛ kana ne bi ɛkɔso ɔne Adom kaseɛ ɛkasa no ne nkyerɛ mu a wɔde tu dwa ɛne sɛ NDC amanyoko ne kyitaafo boapa ɛhye ballot papers bia ɛno nti amoa bɔba aba na nwie esi dai ɛna ade a wɔnhu ne nyinaa no otimi eyi obi a wadi kan
yenina as politicians yenim say abadie wo koto aba wo betumi wini a nyankopon wadana se wa hye white wakwa sorry say wo konsuna ulusu a as the leader wa said yes say wo be catch your followers say enya hwe na obi enwuye sa na me man da enya ade a misro elections ba yentina ho Emma obi enchinchi miensa enka say ono ewini MPP don't lose hope because where there's hope tomorrow offers a brighter day. We are not fighting for violence. We are fighting for justice. We are fighting for democracy. Mumayenya the right thing, not Ghana and fund to infra. We are waiting for the EC.
Aminya no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na brema kwan na no pay ye de asia seda ne ye wodia omre no wadaje a wode fam ye wadaroma ye so koso hwe ne twen ye ne emfa da bonkrata na aba ne no ene online de no ento so ye kwaba se ye mo akwa ba bi emra Adom TV Badwam dwumedie no so ye da se papa pa omre no wadaje a wode fam ye tichu no wa bi afi na wode afidie na to hware because Yawie enyum yetoto onyuma na nkranhye bae na news ye kwa basisi bia na wona afi na ode ato wade bonkrata no wa online adomonline.com nso nsem ne bi wo ho na afi wadaroma ye de to so de amount ye da se papa pa me ne o man hene kwabna sante ene gina ha anopei be me na anopei me ntia wo
well me joso na me adom bibia e boko isu apetipeti wo me ho
oh za okay
what da be
nyame na ye na ade mo nkoso a
whether na no stand na it ene the Barclays Bank to be catch you in charge of HR ya che obia ma Christmas mood ni sha semra go ya there free next week go be shopping ubio unibio grand dey NTV e biscuit dey meji so ataze Ubio, unibio, eda Fanta crate with the Oba choku fi odi umuna se dien obeto titonin tem na bibia tuncha umuna se dien ebia entade na wa de oba ka chen class kam o mum manage last month die no eno kra no unya obi ti se man poku bit stubborn na every day odi su ya it is a balancing act ka hunu se yewura bosu January so no obe yi shira
Omo de bi ono kra send ye dada.
December January dekeke. Ti be srawa mwani na ho. My management enye in fact my management enye juma these 2 months December and January. Go en che bia bon se eye software to sound boot mi. Obati alert. Nesu. Abantem ti eye de na nyuma ni bi kwa de anya kra so de January and December ni nyina no epia ukọ iti hono udu be fit January as woni no
ayi the month na che
iti do bi ase you know after elections we are focusing on our life now and praying say Ghana e be sa the next level iti also down one say you know contribute to what we are enjoying today just that there are few lapses kakrebi she we kwa attack we it's an opposing foreign political parties too no mudi muni na no ama esa abortion se sade no issue cease forth with the yanki akumanti them Ghana cool so there be a send signal bi ankwa as a jebi da bibia na Ghana wonu die nti e koto aba no ya to awie chiri sem ne de ene de e chi ne be ka but say anamo ebinimu afa eye bronya ho eye ne ma bi ensem fatane de and they will condemn it and they nya de papa. What is left is for us to come back and then think the Ghana that we want to think about. And some would want to do the Obokata, the Ebre, Ebema Hokwain, and ye de Ebro. Ye the daily guide and Ebeshasi. Minim say, one who say a year and they oppose the Fana to be or to Nikokobobia, or the Manipa and your man self fatana. And Krata who do in ano. Ona ka ho asem e wa no say daily guide say stop blame game ba omia na kasa champion before hey na we anya na we man na we man na we dey betu na we dey be ko na partner gu na jai kasa bibribi no ye di ncho be say na mo so ensa na we ko be fa so a party be sa aba na nazo na odi nkunim 8 years no na ga so betu aso akwara ncho na wo ti montrase na monko ba omia na kasa yi. Police arrest 8 over Metro Mass vandalism. Ni Metro Mass na mi ndo mko Metro o ko fa tie na ko fa bus no ana wo boy room se sika bi esum ba bi na kwa na ko se fi wa na se de ene ya ka se apose fo abo mu modern pa eni pa ma ko ngotwe won e call Metro Mass ko ye nyoma ensem fatana apose fo acho na wo can say obi say pay back time you cannot continue to pay ourselves back like that ebire mi su na kwabna santi e nyoma ensem fatenti no yeni suehu eni adesua bia because you because I know and they be adameka politicians don't learn. If they from day one Ghana for as here draw scorecard no omo turugu sheet this so you're careful. It's another 4-year mandate and the amount when ye na manage ye let me go anymore. NDC tax on rampage burning looting and who was any new phone ever had say over daily guidance was a dumb Kwabena vote coalition suspended and makes violence. Yay, ready. About to about Kopa Akotuna. Ya to abamuni in constituencies in Fian Biakana. I say, just a DH the BC that. Me tell me what's a cry near Jumako. Ghana for about to Daily Graphic. First transitional meeting today. Yedam paying for you 2 years, papa. Bibia dam le kwanso smooth sa. Just say Ghana enko fast. It was originally akosho obi asum oko obi sika oko wi obi ade obi store onye MPP and NDC onye politician onye amanyo sem ni hwe oko rom akofa the freezer ice chest o de ye de o timi fa na obi so hwe ye obi ade ye mo siri kwekwe Ghana ni that's one time we dey free
na ballot box ma bubu na tsepe I dey assembly enye fe obi tini fie makoshe ase oh I don't know besa we nyina yesika o aban foforo ba na ade a sika na yeso ode ye mpuntu nyuma boa ye ma ye nyuma no ese nima ya se ni nyina no sika no de kwa akoye wadwene ho adai.
Daily Graphic corner na ejina say Mahama appeals for calm condemns attacks on public property. What so what
anya fe
me kra ma kontum so aba mo yimi no mo munim de ma fam dem so because me be dance de ma fam no me be dance suba na dia e say je na ba dia be korbo
yanko
what I say and wonko a unim ko a ye careful ye kujaw we say Dr. Baumia anso anka nche ne nko for say musumun ta din a e ka e bia ba na nya asem ni nyina ye ka wa ye careful. Jinapo Oben declared winners by EC. Okwe, a free others to seek redress in court. And one no. What team you can be a ko nim na kwa be idea some. The whole meet simple.
That's the whole meet me at now just 4 years.
And you how they you be asem. How they you be asem. And begin sense actually because court no be hurry one because we dey yenyambo bi ase or yemrahye bidwani wo. Nti kontem obabo ho no no so mo yemrahye bidwafo.
Yes abokra mo. Omo dey thank you you crazy what that.
Oh wa hunti.
Ade dem podia eko.
Don't despair victory. Victory is possible in 2028. Alaji tobo ase. Why? Tobo ase na o de hwe na toto ni o ma wi ansa. Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baba because the etiti no. Tobo ase. Ye o ura asem a ye titi so be free aba. Uko ura ko mu a titi so be free aba. Uko ura santima titi so be free aba. Alaji tobo ase.
Oh, but say the ono na ye leader.
Ana we just to bobo ase. Say there on kan no man see any.
So on watch re. So vim no wo ho nyame ya duma 2028.
Vim no wo ho.
On ka so ono per se ba watch re say.
Okay, so me need a spokesperson for.
Oh,
thank you. The Chronicle Democrat Estate Coin Battles Lands Commission over Kong Bawaleshi lands. Asase mo man so dey. En credit.
Ye ni nwe da.
Ober kama. Enye dwaketwa o.
Asase wo man so. Judge no kora.
Asase wo man so.
No kora dey you ani.
Wasam ne koso ani pega judge asase be. It will start all over. Asase wo man so. Mr. Lance Commission asem ade ba akukra mpese area joma ohwe mayen Lance Commission wona ne nsase wo ma so ana bukata fon so ye fa o twe ho ani ye de obi din be chiche wo krata mu tisi a o de 6 better no 9 tisi a
nsase ho man so twe nsase ba ko nipa be du na ye din wo so
Baumia calls for unity. The vice president Otisu Sisi Yakasa. Osio debi momo yehwena enkabom enye adwuma. Kesepe from anima police arrest 106 hooligans as it vows to deal ruthlessly with those attacking and looting government. Oh, better adwuma guy. Ade no mo de intro ye dede safo enu ase say enye ekubi a from a citizen check. I see who be the Lord Rampa na ko pamo mu free porter ana eno abranti ya onyame adom mizike Kofi Aban Ghana gas akọ kamo next down na police for no na mo we ave na abaka ruthless ade no aban assistant no surprisingly obi a twino police ni bia twino obi a nteki bibia bia twino obi a twino one here be page akoto baby one here several be sisa. Is that how we run the country? Everything I break it down.
It's simple.
Nti say na ebe yo. Sa nti enne no wo aban mu ahun say the next time round no so no sa na ebe ye. Suppose for one more. What has aban sister got to do with ye di mbra na hihye so? What has that got to do with it? Bia pe aban wa ba so na nim Adom. You know, there is a we kura air right.
Yenye obi a ye din.
Ana okoye the air right you know. Odi because okoye the air right you know. Community antisu e be ko portal man say
we na ye
ties and confront.
Tu ya peja no kwoto ba bi a just.
O man chichire no. The Inquisitor. President-elect appoints transitional team to the Inadia. Awosu. To the Inadia Awosu we di ni. Nkotra Jubilee House. Mo yen hwehwe mu hand over we wa ha bibia asi kama ewie yeto aso.
Kasa bia ni achi.
2024 elections humiliation. Faces behind MPP defeat. Na da be no mo yen hwehwe mu we yazie. Omudi say enim ya ba ju hwe enim e wa ya.
O say bi mu de ye clear.
O hwe enim ya they all spokesperson man for na the team o mo ka o ma say increase the do be spokesperson increase the.
Ebi mu apart from
Adopay Ken Oforiata clear.
Ken no so no nyampi.
Na be clear.
Ebi de mention so nyampi.
Okay. Ana o say nipa etai MPP amanyo kunu echi.
Me can say like o kan MPP wo mo edi nkugo yo David ndi minimum hwe. Ayo boy Yehowa obi kotwa kura de asende mawune. Ma manhu no ayo.
Edi dan kusita na ka o sa edi am be boboy. One a taisa enimguase eko a MPP amanyo kunu ko e. Odi era kedo frata
nfo. Yehu o mo e na ho abiem.
Odi era wuntumi nfo nyini so wa. Era Gabi Ochedako, on the phone, another Adudi, on the phone, Abetas. JM pledges inclusive governance. So be a part of it. Be a okay, and now so bano, I don't can't know. The man continue fence. Be a part. Maybe enough will be our part. Hey, one man, Speaker congratulates Mahama. Era Agban, Kingsford, Simon Bagwin, also Mampay, Trinquan, Three Darcy. Here we the crack the Ghanaian publisher. Stop rampaging NDC supporters. Baumia to Mahama. Hey, Era Mama, Mr. Catch what you tell for the say, and no more and send for that. Inti Omohena Omunya. Era Baumia and a Diaka say. Why MPP must defeat the blame game? Gabi natural. It's actual trouble Pibia Kinkan. No Kinkan. Abu Jinapo retains the Mango seat. And police investigate attack at Osler's residence. And also wants them the worker at the Ghanaian publishing.
Yeah, we intino ye ko na fe Jumedian Kaina at was. Nemo Badwam.com. And Bernard Mona say fulfill your campaign promises. Na ode to mampeni se week yi mu no aye yinti no ebi a director be hwe no mabo bi ahye mu na nyambo next week no na say
Obonya neba no nti ya pom de no wo hwe eku no mo hanum sie na omo chere basintali group and omo no de bi omo di nom sa
dini de ombedi but ese o ye careful sa and de wo bedi pa ba ye careful eni di bibia nko ni padua no because de wo di no na wo ni padua de ekomu no eno na ekire wo bobre se de wapom din ehun nsem no tie nti didi ye ni di bibia keke enye se wo fele o tamine keke nemum de wo die ni nuane no wom go every day 24/7 de anwodin wo ho na de bia ka ho fufuo na de salad aka ho Dr. Nuako see di fufuo e fa salad am say dog enti ye kọ na fe sister Sandy beba o de ahosepe beba fe agudie mu nsem Eric se du bodin so e beba na fe pensem mu ato so nkomo bi so ho nso ye de bebem ye da sepa wo mre no wadaje a wo de maye ye kwaba
last morning abusu ye mra so de agudie mu nsem na to so se bedwama wo kansi nsem no ya na to so there's a fata salt in Abribia, Chichen Kufu, not yet dear brew, and of course, ideal herba, one more and a day golden herba mixture. I can't wear in some of brown now, pay golden herba mixture and malaria drew papa, Raibia, and I guess I knew Ray too. That you feel and what my herba mixture, I'm wedged down as I saw Bayman, we all baswa, we hear libido, or I saw Hunami or something, and normal. Bema 6 months in the coffee, no, yeah, and Pabia, so sorry, at least. Thrice a week video so to me bongo fie kakra ti ba afini kra obu okra mongo fie na something's wrong what my ba mister na di wakagina mu no atimi abodwuma pa na bibia atimi akoye and of course Franco Trading Enterprise no matter the phone Nokia Samsung and iPhone phone bia abanya bi of Franco Trading Enterprise TV smart TV 32 inches ekosi 55 inch obetimi anya bi wo Franco Trading Enterprise also the tabletop fridges air conditioning. Come on, my boss say you know. Because I weather the wash it. You need the hot pint. I said that Yamagana weather no. It no matter the weather. The two the lowest crowd on that. Them watch there. Anya some get to crowd. Franco air conditioning. CCTV camera in Abenyabi of Franco Trading Enterprise. Makwe the Asia Concon here in Samno at the Brewo. Yakwe anymore. The MJ Grand Hotel. One some so. About 2 anymore celebrations from Kona Koso or MJ Grand Hotel. You must say the fifth UEFA Champions League. Now, Mumshan so mama says Sergio Manucho, Bernard Paribuche, Omidemi producers. Kejuan Cassani Erica Siedu Body, Real Madrid, at Atlanta, Nominam Atlanta, near the Ocres, Richuno born over Italy, and a Finchoro, Girona Tifi Liverpool in Vivi and Leverkusen bought Inter Milan by a goal to nail. Yansha and no other games about so in the UEFA. Say no the Koso in the UEFA Champions League. Yansha and other results may see it here because I know pen games about so on our screen. See the other results about so in the Champions League. Celtic in Dynamo ball 0-0 and Brest about PSV by a goal to nil. Club Rouge about Sporting CP by 2-1 and Aston Villa echo away to Germany Cobalt Leipzig by 3-2. Salzburg Paris Saint-Germain a bonus 3-0 and a Bayern Munich a Shakhtar Donetsk by 5-1. Hurricane and Mobi by the likes of Thomas Muller and Mubojma Pa. MJ Grand Hotel is 14 years and I'll say as part of celebration, but MJ Grand Bia Yateteswama, it moved 20%, it moved 40%. So, Bora MJ Grand Hotel, me domina Beman who send a theatre to the Biano Joe Humbronya, Umua Pikakra. The Bia Fiesa, what your cheddar. Oh, what to speak a great good trauma swimming pool and okay, no, I can't so. Why'd you drink tobacco? Drinking for 3 hours and I also pick a can of helium, who and I saw she me a phone was a pick from a different one about Honkaka. Then wash still so now be yet me a MJ Grand Fork and whether matches back also in the UEFA Champions League Atletico de Madrid and Slovan Bratislava, Lille and Stamgras and a boy Milan and Red Star Belgrade. Arsenal and AS Monaco, Benfica and Bologna, Dortmund and Barcelona, and a day Boni final and Sparta Prague Juventus up against Manchester City, Stuttgart and the Young Boys, and a day Boni the UEFA Champions League in the Europa League, Fenerbahce and Athletic Club Bilbao. We and the Sunday matches no here. Europa, I don't want some and so brewo and no more. Now, you can sign on a Franco Trading Enterprise Nokia, Samsung. And a phone via CCTV camera, and of course, frigi, papa, hona, ubenya be el honomo, and awesome kit. So what? Never feeling and some for fries, say, I buy us a and President-elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Bibi na hwese yakwe ni mo no hwan mo no bebo mu din so minister transition team abeto dwase we mu na edi transition ni mo ne ade aba. Hwan na ye the next sports minister ewo Ghana. Bibi na bo ni Lantevana Poidin ono akwa e de beto dwa na no se kwambia so no obe sports minister obe gu afi no eno ye one. Afi ono asan to no ntu so ono aka kire ye President-elect se mo he obi a sports minister on the number 1 bet.
If I become the Minister of Sports in 2025, I will sanitize sports, GF. I will sanitize football once again. I'm not happy with what we're doing. I'm not happy. There are so many things wrong with our football. And unless we take bold steps to sanitize the system, the people who play the game, the people who invest their money, the people who invest their time in football should enjoy football. Not people who sit behind and turn footballers and then people who do football like poultry chickens and then they only, anytime they desire to have them, they pick them up. No, it won't happen. I've been a footballer before. I've been a sportsman before.
Right, and on and somewhere, Honorable Nilanti Vanderpoy. What you to a sports minister paying or says Oba, Sunny Macra, T, and Sunny, I see it here. Now, the Black Alliance of Ghana, how many Togo boy international friendly net, Menoka say, Omako Pimu, Wanya, some Keto across part of preparation or more year, Ako board at Nigeria game, a chan qualifier to coach the Draman in the near break, papa, Befa Nasa and Feminine Cabin and Bechenra, or me training and a match in a Bebasso, Yanko, Enko Pimu, Togo.
A son said, Didi Dramani, Nenia Bere, said, Daya. Also the Nigeria echi eka form ewo na wotwe a ebesi muninti ogusu a wotrete ne mrantie no se na ebe ya akense mienu a oni alata mrantie di bebomu no anye ne nsem efiti na wotwe mienu ene o hye mpanimfo se omo man yankofo akense ba ko no fampem so na no beboa no pa na mrantie du ba ko de omo be hyase wa akense ne mu no otumi afa twerɛdu asinkrata so atwerɛ ne ntem enti ene de yankofo akense omo de bebomu no ede na koma so pa Didi Dramani say, Emrante ne dosun. Mandi ne ya waka say, oni ni first 11. Ne emrante odi omo be hyase no. Obenya gidie wo mumu. The sanso di bi kan ho a. Wado mo asu kwahwe. Se Nigeria kensie ne beduru no. No bibia ye krado a. Wotwidi afa omo so ne chana kensie no. Ono akopiem. Enti December busumi aye obi ni de toso edu no. Ewa Accra Sports Stadium. Championship of African Nations. Akensie be paso 2025 no. Oh my Ghana first leg na Nigeria bebo a ye hwe ni mu se December na da toso aduonu nwotwe so second leg na baso e wo Lagos Nigeria mem.
Right into ebe hesene no abesi akọ ene de be piem bia de honsam ebe bro. Now ya to ba wi nti otum say yes obi aso e na dwen kyereba obi na de sreba Ghana bodybuilders for so de mo hagim ese wo mo championship ahodo o mo ye no mampanin foforo e ban no hwe na o mo nani nko abeboa pa Martin Sinampadu ono na ye friend aboabo ne social media ne ade nsema o de atudwane
o ma shift attention ni akọ one side ohonum so na ye perform yie ntade na o mo mfo meni enkyere ha kakra empushie because empempi ne yenya akwenya e wo se enko perform wa brochire basika semo nye ntimi nko no sometimes we only need like a $10,000 so to carry like 3 people ne akọ perform first second third ni akọ perform wa brochire na ye de victory na Bregana ba ye nya se iska no nti se muhu mi street ne so a then later omo follow about me page I no know say oh a professional bodybuilder yeah mo na ohia so when they all come into my inbox this is what I tell them this same thing say ye hia mboa anything at them be me show off body no mo say sports be or friend bodybuilding say sia no ye winnie local shows ni be bre dodo say sia ye sra ban no on boy bodybuilders say sia bodybuilders ye see a cost striker enye fine obi e cost strike na bodybuilders so ye see street say ye cost strike na aban boy adwuma na enye fine ti ye sra ban say o ya ade de but on fa nani so nkyere bodybuilding kakra na ye nso so no ankoye say ya bregu ye waste your time in building up our body for nothing ye build the body into aban so boy na 25 year ye be si mu yi de push ye agenda yi say ye nso ye pese ye nko Olympia ni bi
right and on the Madison and Padu di to dwa ha chese o kire mo say yes we pese ye ko Olympia World Bodybuilding Championship wa nyasem na telefo and ko share ho no ankasa in the own way wajeje niema bebre medals bebre or bodybuilding mo pese o movie to the next level also about penny for some no more money Asha Washane so Mami MJ Grand Hotel at the 14 years and as part of celebration from the 1st of December no more share to the 31st of December Oba ho bia 20% discount yes room bia be 20% discount na hold the say free Wi-Fi pool or gym or airport pickup or drop I mean the offi airport wa ranka hwi abefa wo hodom they also booki room or 20% discount anya sam keto akra omo breakfast na ebi ni Ghana hotel bia breakfast ente say MJ Grand hotel bia no see auto pizza kra omo man one large meat pie na be say me table yi meat pie telepa meat pie ppj meat pie barre pa anya sam keto akra MJ amo adwumade sonkwan mu die no mo 2-day pool party bi ekoso on the 14th and 15th of December 100 cities per no abamu juicy drinky Yankwankoji any kakani pansare 14th and 15th. Open Chemo be after 0540 274 463 and 0573 338 062. 0540 274 463 0573 338 062. MJ Grand Hotel. Papa, I'm website mjgrandhotel.com and on Instagram mjgrand_hotel. Facebook MJ Grand Hotel. I'm gonna say God first. MJ, can you want to pay Bibia Airbaidel Herbal? One of the golden herbal mixture, Bassemi, malaria, and Caribbean fuel, something like what my herbal mixture. You know what time it is? Be much nice here. A bottom of herbal mixture. No one will be at on to drugstore. It be new dear friend, Nigeria, AGB, Kogu 10243 173 388 0243 173 388. I'm a wager, SCC. It's baby, okay, she and an abuache eba repatch. Ventures and a Hallows have attack ready mensa. Kofodia Gapson Pharmacy in Benon Pharmacy in Coco Hillside Pharmacy in Wusko B or Chiniba Chemical. And once about only 12 years and Ray, Shadan count and I feel so lactating mother. Now pregnant mother, pregnant woman on count. Pregnant men, be my dear. See a good way in the preparation. Say Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, smart TV, tabletop fridge, air condition, CCTV camera. Name them. Nina Bora Franco Trading Enterprise. I was able to me. I can't. What dear I is a 40% discount. No, so cost of Franco Trading Enterprise. Google. I'll call now. Phone number be Ohio fake. Sharing so mame. By the way, it's my download the app no. Our Play Store and our App Store. I have Franco Trading app no. On my website at francotrading.com from 0246422338 0246422338 and 055593 9311 Franco Trading Enterprise and Enjoy FM family party in the park is also on and the likes of Camido, Kwampa Band, Kwabina, Bubodi, many more for the crowd make help. I hope the Papa Enjoy FM family party in the park 26 December Basso Abri Botanical Gardens 10 a.m. na Shasie na bibia timi akoyi and a family of 6 at 200 cities. Nipa bakuma ko 6. Na hoye be de nyasam keto akra. Channel so yina yi share wa Abri Botanical Gardens on the 26th of December. And ho asamra nge be so na yɛde nsɛm no asi ɛnɛ na yɛbɔ mu a hwɛ yɛde songo steak bɛba yɛba homani mu a na ɛnhyɛda ɛmmɔ papa ti yɛde wobɛsi na de aka toa so ɛwɔ Badwam Sergio Banocho Bernard Padibutwe me producers yana wakae ne nankasa ka kejiwa ne ho Erica Siedu Buade ne yɛde apɔmuden wo nsɛm bɛtoa so kɔso hwɛ Badwam
mame no ase ɛnɛ nso mu akɔba Adom TV Badwam Health Tips na nguso hwɛ no wo ɛnɛ ne dedi kan me da wase pa saa ne yɛ no joada de kosi fia da 5 minutes yenya doctor for no one kasa endpoint homeopathic clinic na da roma na dwumadie yetimi nya kwan ne mpanifo yi edi nkomo ntimi sra me do for yare nko ade a yanko doctor Edu Boatin ho ya frɛ no nso bia na bibi kyerɛ wadwen wo pomudin mu a obeje so the number is 0244867068 halitosis na wochi mu nkomo a yedie no eno obo ni nyina atofa ene yenhwɛ adepodia ede sai no ka ana halitosis no eba doganense ya nase ye mo akwaba ye to ye nkonwo so na wochi ye kasafa halitosis ho
yo enoma ye kasa halitosis ya enoma kofa ba no edoso
okay
obi wo ha na nye nanum se bi ne se de no am si kire mu no se bad breath no ebi de se no a kire mu se obi de so bad se bebre no a feel depressed bebre no ano emomo ye isolated obi ho abo nse enka oyobi a enka o sociable by sabeth senka wo ye obi a lovely person just but na mo nti no de bia no isolate no ema bebre no ano self confident ekofom ema bebre no a timi feel suicidal bebre friend a say doctor do you amesi just said here e wi asakra from but solution ho nti ema wo a wutie sa no ema wi ase no emfono kra de de ba no bebre no a na yade yade bi e fa no kidney condition say bi munya kidney a ade ba ya hu ni ntem ade ba kwa bo hu ni say bo say emanka etimi free wonu mo ba ede nti na ma ne ba sa kidney ni liver unya na say wo liver say na wo kidney say ya apart from say won fe be ya wo ya ama obi wa na ase betima tatai ana ase obi okwa na liver na ni so betima nya jaundice obenya yellowish pigmentation ama na ni color no aye yellowish ene sa no ma no ade ba ko abo say dan ho di kase pa na say etima nka efi ni say ni pananum ba de nti na manka ba say kidney ni liver no eye we a ene na boa body na detoxify efi hu na mbia ni eji say obi a ne kidney asay no ana ne kidney say ana ne liver say no meaning say efi no a o say ke free ni widie mu no ntimi free is retained in the body then am say fi ni is retained in your body no bo say ohome a oba home say amframa no epi it's one of the scientists obi anu mu bon a emye nfa na tra kekese na papa we die na nanu bon na me de we die na chi ebia se wan mie wani anka nkire nipa no a de obehunu ni say bia na nipa no yade bi na esuma nipa no wa ho yade no ebetumi age nipa na yi obi o ha de de nanu mu nka no eba firi ni yam acid reflux gastroesophageal reflux disease omo didi a na dwane ne bobo ombo obu a de bia wanya heartburn de bo hyehye no obu o de bi odidi na dwane de dwane bo adwane ejeje na obo na dwane a wadi akọ yam akọfra acid so na dwane na bo aba obo enti se adwane a yedie se bi se wudi kosua ya chie hwehwam kama fried rice enya kwa wo yamu a na se wo de se bi wo fikra no a both sente no a different ball game altogether because chemical bebre achima guso e wo yam chemical reaction goes on it is aduane no e boba wo bo a ka hunu se sente no is different enti omo didi a omo gastroesophageal reflux disease wo didi a aduane boba wo bo na wo bo hyehye wo ne sankofo no bebre no a no enya bibia be ka no se halitosis ade ba kwa sa de halitosis ba eye bibia be ka no se sinusitis sinus no ya wo bibi o ha em se one day o se din komo ya wo ekwan da enipa da sani wo hwene ba ekwan ba akoda wani ase ba akoda ha ena ba akoda etini mienu no ebi da wo ha ena ebi da wo ha eti ekwan de da utirinim uti kwankora no aye kan se scar na kwan de dam ene na boa lessen the weight of yetimudru nya sanka enipa da sani ya na ma na ke eti no nke se ya entimi so ya kon no ke kon ntimi carry the weight na ya scar ni kura sa yakopon nim bia na waye na sa tissues bi da sa sinus nim eti sa sinus na ya yi na nya be kan se paranasal cyanosis eti sa tissues na da ewo o sinus nim no inflame a enya be kan se sinusitis eti mo se wo de na ya yi na se infection abam bo se de bia na ohwene masisi eti obi o wa de bia na ne hwene mu firi nsuo de bia ne hwene masisi de bia ne hwene mu de bia obi yi flaps efi ni minim okwan na say nipa no bo se enka after a while no bo se enka because infection aba the sinus ya di si ade ya na end point will be particularly what china you to causes no so because you have kase pa ya wo no ma bebre wa this halitosis ne ba ye yade ma en despise wo mo na ye mmoa wo mo halitosis ye medical condition end point will be particularly wo medical condition bia bomode na frɛ 0244 86 7068 0244 86 7068.
Yeah, that. Mamina was in a more cover view, Adom TV, Badwam health tips now, the bro. Now, what you money in a draw that you could see 5 minutes. na wɔtwe mu nkɔmɔ yɛ halitosis no mu enka mane how dog say bi wo so nko ade a treatment ho aye be ye nti ene no ye 12 courses no so he said doc said dawson emfa say ma endpoint for me quarter clinic na da woma na dwumadie etumi de bro wo to hu endpoint wo mo clinics mba bia abowra ho treatment no the same enipa no wo madwuma ye efe wo mo abotre nso ti yawe bia hawa kɔkɔ wo mo ntumi a wo mo waste time ho wo mo refill wo mo tumi nso de wo me ne kama the amount no wo body will say me man mra check one prostate no ya can say we sa
free of charge scan me free
of
charge
and
ma so wo dey free scanning
no we mo akan no ma me mo akwa be wada wo ma ya na me say the way wo kan aso wo nti o e ya kase dia fe na no ye be frɛ o fia anu ko doctor ho
e ba so na ye
too late ye be di e hormone so enkomo no wada wo ma yan to halitosis no courses no
yo eno ye di nkomo for halitosis ni ye kan say eno ma de ba na do so obi wo a na ebia efinanum se bia wo mpesti eno no wo ho bate no kra no ne nimdie ne dentist for am ye hunu bebre nti no sa se proye de me kwa me hu bi first na he wa kra so de se bi hu anyimi ana wo se apo ene so de ekra si ni ba bia obia ay exposed nti ene no bi ni wo sa na ene no ase di nkomo fa se obi wa na kidney ana say liver condition the kidney ne say ya enam say fin no a agina liver no ne kidney ne ntimi nyi fin hu na mbia ne mu nti no e fin na agina hu na mbia ne mu no etima obi wa bon say enka efi say nipa na num eba eno so eye causes ni bia ene yesa kan say yade bia fa ne say sinusitis yade a ema obi hwini mu sisi bozo obi wa de bia na ne hwini mu sisi ana obi okwa na mo ja fi ne hwini mu de eba wo ya obi a ote sa no a sa animka no etimi so ekofa ba ene yesa di nkomo fa obi a o gastroesophageal reflux disease ana acid reflux omo wo stomach problem a ana omo produce too much acid e wo yem ento bo so odidi adwane na obedi na adwane nya be gana bo obi a odidi a sa wa amfa ne nsa anwo ne minimum amfe a oni ahoto adwane de gana bo sa na ho yira no sa wo ye obi a wote sa wan twiti ne ntamu a ebedu mebi no ekofa bibi efense halitosis ene ba beso ye wo halitosis ni bi wo kwa nya treatment obi wa na garlic ya garlic good ba obi wa wo we we sa na ma no na say o we sa yi no a ana say jende ne yi no a ene ne temporary halitosis enti mo so we a ekọ bloodstream enti ade bi ekọ moja mu bia no so no ohome a epie enti ohome sa no abon sa scent no e wo ho sa nipa no ono no wo hia treatment bia sa wotumi ema sa na wie no ekọ fom a eno no so etimi fi ho ene ye wo halitosis ni bi ho a ye be kan say diabetes kwa timi halitosis ba
okay
diabetes eno ma diabetes tima halitosis ba no say wunya diabetes na sugar no koso bebe no a etimi ma infection enam say sugar no koso bebe nti no etimi ma infection kra ba gam ni udutwi wusi a na kakra bi a brush ni ko pia ba bi kakra bi a be ekuro ni muda mo sa wo sen ase nyina atimi ekuro no de ekoye sa no no ye dentist for adwuma eno so de buy point a se firi wo sen a ye better fe wo say ne de koko hu dentist but obi wa na ne diabetes na ne de no kwanya sa na de aba ba nam say the sugar level ne kosoro bebre no susu nti no bon say eno so home a bon say wo te say ase de what fruit ase ye what ase de fruit aye no bon say eno so etimi eye de etimi eda no ho adi sa obi so wo ho na ne ono so de no ye obi biade bi wa fe ne say xerostomia eno no ye say onipa da sani no obi wo ha by virtue of yade ye wote ne so say diabetes no obi ade bi nanu aye dry enum dry unya obi a wanum ye dry all the time because saliva entasu wo ye num no ena yi efin eyi bacteria efi yanum ti da bia wanum aye dry meaning say won produce enough saliva na won produce enough saliva ni nti no efin bebre etimi dey bacteria bebre etimi body ewo wanum no timi koma ubon so kasa na enka etimi obi so ya di bi we say tonsillitis o tonsils o minimum o so ba o minimum abon say enoma mienu tissues mienu bi si minimum eno no se wo de no infection ba mu a obi de etimi honho no bon say wo so de no bon say bebre no ano o kasa enka eti obi wo asomu yade na som nyina yɛ kuro apart from so wasom bɛyɛ wo yama utie adwa wo na ho nkɔ ne ba no bo so kasa enka ntina wodi nso ntina fa bi yi enti wodi nso gu hwinim ana di nso gu ha se a ebeba that is how it is egu akura na bo say itimi bofo wani enyina na abe connected ntumo so home a na enka eso so efi eti yo yade bebre obi wo ha efi ni tirim obi firi ni yam obi firi na sum obi wo ha efi na num eti ya wo halitosis obi wo kwa ne fi ne liver anase fi ni kidney eti obi wo halitosis ya yesu su si ye despise nipa no se ya mo nipa na ama nipa na anko ya sabia e bia na yade bi na asuma no yade na asuma no wa hwe ya wo de se ne nipa be num bon me de me pese me ben no enum ye enka wo de saa na nipa no wa he dey wa wu akọ one day eni nti de e pese me che nyina se enum ka e yade medical condition bi yade bi na ta chire na de enum ka I fence halitosis no ede eba be sui nipa de se yade bi how bia end point will be party clinic yade bi a ye hwe se me ma yade awo prostate conditions stroke ni bi how bia yade bi a wo de opese unya doctor opese ofa na se doctor mo frame me anytime bia meje wo so number ni 0244 end point you obi okuma se takrade tachiman enzema nyina ye obi ho 0244 86 7068 0244 86 70 68 endpoint to be particularly friend
Dr. Dubote na wote don cannot say friend no ni enim komo ya remu komo de ofre no a ogaje so ninti dwumadi ye de brewa na wotwi mo boye ne akasafa halitosis so honti chino so senkwa hoden ewo ho a breya 5 minutes yen check the aftermath of election, there's some entertainment. Near Safata, we know someone had to be a somewhere. Choka, mena medio, me party, and Nina Berry. In fact, you shut a crown from Mary, a crown on the 7th of January. My name is Mono, Mommy and G, and you bring a muna, rano. But in the sister stand to be a guy, my more quaba strong, quaba bejama hosepe, Jumedi, a so. World of entertainment yadi bi esomo na yera bring emu so na make I will say dwumadi ne de gugumu ahodo na no say me hu program lineup a just a bring entertainment for yatena se omode ba just say word of war ehu wudi agra abekọ program anopa wakọ awie anwuma be fan se mojadru uwie a wakọ Monday to Sunday a chill up season Stefano I don't know more than chill up season. This season is chill up. Eye bronya. Na ahwese me birthday nso HHA next week a ese fatawani. Apamfo eta mechi Dawson. Mark Weber. Asante Achima Ogodeshie. Ono na me director. Festus wa ha Yesu Muja wa ha. Stefano MCR. Omo na abo mechi dom. OPD me producer. Events net to my starting film ya me fie. Adom TV 9 Lessons and Carols. On say jumedi bia. Eno na ye the official Christmas show. Ghana for nyina agi atum be hwɛ sɛ ye wo Yesu life on say ye wo Yesu no 1860 BC na ye nyina ni ho Badum TV ma wo no wo senior feeling no etie ye say Yesu kuma wood stars wo kuma wood stars wo hwɛ omo senior wo hu omo fili gadochi Adom TV for enema wo kuma wood stars no live on stage a omo man theater FAA pa na ebe costo on the 14th of December 2024 ye be gates at 5 p.m. 7 p.m. near the Jumedi no Ashesha so. Na nye no nkwa na ma na ye de. Aside kuma wood stars no. Anyomtofo akukudam. This year say better revival kwa. Yesu bolo no. Do po no na mo ne me jolobi yo. Yesu wono bode. Wolo jo no mo no jolobi yo. By now no. Utim se me nwan ma igbe for metimi asiu me. Because I'm a sekasa no. Na nye no nkwa ma ulolo to. De da pe na ma o. Me da kwe Stefano etiem wo ho etini gina be kwaso better revival kwa de be som ye e wo ho na se Ameriganza Gen Z for me hu na kwenya na ani se mo beba just for a cool 50 cedis be Ameriganza live performance because gone were the days this woman and she's still standing beautifully obeba honom Perez music me yes am eto eno a emwa me because kan ne die Perez music beba honom
Near we are more hip hop, you know what I'm saying? No what yes me lemu eno baroni or the other hip hop in a Christmas way. Ningina abakoso 14 December 7 p.m. near the live 5 p.m. near be a gate, you know. What they say digitalization, you know. We are in a digital world. The person will tell ticket, you know, our phone. So I'm a mention send ya obey, you know. Star 714 star 003 star 3 hash. Star 714 star 003 star 3 hash. On all networks, patch or talk. Now, yeah, Kai Nani, I say, but one year Christmas is a condom. She condom. Yes, say, ya we yes, and now then I'm sure now, yeah, you call. Now, now, for now, sunny there be a condom. HIV is real. Saba. Na ye can end up what form chi as say city blood tonic or say ye drew papa Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fee 3p garlic mixture a naturally organic coa mixture or say the medicine that works Bigo a refreshing moment Agro Monty we know Greg Adom City Real Estate the pride of house and DBS Industries or say the roofing expert Alhaji Vision Herbal Clinic the eye doctor no surgery Medima for Herbal Hospital or Yarifo, Dima for no when I make good Medima for Namakai. Ubi share me to make a chance say Medima for Unam says when Yan work canon. Udima for Buddha Bay. Oh, mui, and then I'm moving people who crazy young consent. So election after election, no campaign. Boya, careful, boya. Therefore, Ghana penny at me election here, that's your campaign, yeah, near Brew Cronim. Yani Abre. I say no honorable worry. I deeply apologize if my words during the campaign offended anyone from the NDC. Prince David say Sniper D Stefano Bomenyum because we know I was a bonyum departure Emma Minia Bearmano. Which same way during campaign. Oh yeah. Oh, ekwe. Young Koda, no that. Why body am more fan channel. Yesu. Ah, David, me born ma tetra ma na asem na mo bofre ko ate. Aji. Nipa ya boni afa channel. Sniper D. Actress. Debedia no. Actor. Oyonko daddy no da was so ma mo fan check campaign mu to be money on so to be money. Make a new for squad that to be money ya nyina ya je sure bullet. Eti oni aka hu so oyonko do ya boni afa che no. Nti Prince David say Sniper D Ghanaian actor. Wonu ena o pachowa. What the after me so say me pachowa. Ja me so me pachowa ba me nua be me ti odofo wo say ye wo CJ ya de ache no ye nto aso ya to aso a on say ena no nsem we ba ya make ache after election no campaign that so your campaign no see ena no ko ba se be ache da to aba no o ze wo to e no e ba one na ire na ko ite de no nya one ensem ye ensem akoso social o mo dia beja me a o mo say ka me penche mo mrem aba ya no so ho efe such an eloquent lady. Very beautiful, intelligent. So, be no kasa say ka first lady fata no bagana for say not now. What eh? And I watch shemu ni entia. Baby okoto aba no e appear cheddar 1 CPP 0 NDC 1403 MPP 504 watch them muntie number.
I think it was the whole family that went, and I'm heartbroken because I think the system failed us. Because where's my vote, people? I don't know where my votes went. But I think so. We share commenter and what social media. It's not just me. I think there's lots more people looking for the votes. But I think we're all very happy. Ghana won, and that's the most important thing. And let's all celebrate and support our president-elect. Thank you very much, and thank you, Ghana.
Honorable worry. What to form Honorable worry. Say ono kwa wo chemu out mu se wone ne maame ne papa. Chada maame ne papa ne nananom ne wo fa asefo nyina akoto aba na mo chada ma na 1. Asemu ye bedi achi ye wo pink sheet. Ye bedi achi papa ko ani braba. Yeah, can still aftermath of the election. Mama me picture of the day. Mama girl no kwa mudi ago ne be me WCW because nsembo enkoma abaye. Wow. Mama nsema no nipa nye. Wow. Stefano, bomma abaye ni because thank you. Nada na mo se na nim ti say 80. Hey, na mo aboni pada. Social media for say nanim say 8 but mahra but mahra me hu 8 no o nipa ay election ay agro support we dey no be support after those obi anim say 8 okay but I have enye 8 abaya igina mu ma MPP you soon social media edije campaign back to back obi amane credit ono ane ho ene na anokwa ba ko no nam market a wo se baumia ene ye Ghana card ma mahama mo mabaya what would the election pa o me huna bowa tuoni but ma me we dey we sister to sister ya at wanim why ya wada ya asre kakra ozu mu na sa na no mo di 8 no ya tag wanim say na wasre what we a nice girl we woman can say mo ko hwene mre can say oh mo hwene mre sisi e Famo she whatever I know they hear, I know they see. Hey, as one day I'm boarding, yet on a boarding. We are me woman crash Wednesday. Wow, boy, you mamma MPP for that was say. Just say Fakwem, honorable array. Yen to us so. Now, mammy by coding come share by some come shine the neighbor bree. And I will say, me no me you need heaven. Any young couple secretary, you need no crew. Bagana fortune se maame no asem na okan na amem sa no eni si aba no wawu ni ti ate maame no so chem se wo dashi oba be se why ni too crazy a o won kra de mama mame nkọ
mi jama sorry dem kan say ne yiri ni na chi no ade a chi ya na ne yiri di na chi so it was a good advice I give him and nobody can tell me say and a John Mahama Rini and a glad I will be me. Nobody can do me anything. I have not sinned. It was a prophecy that God gave it to me. And God gave a principle to the prophecy. And Almighty. And at the so we cannot do anything about it. And now we be to know what. They did not listen. At the end of the year, Cain and Abel almost go back for the year. John Mahama near Papa Mijama sorry.
She. O de mama ni bu for be mamu Genesis go see Revelation. O ni Bible ni ma nyame ne nam a wo ye adwuma ba ya na mommy my verses. Ade na mo yesa. Wo so obi antimi nge ni hu te. Ati. De na menka. De na zo hwebe ne be se menka den. Na de che yakosopa me meboa. Wonye me birthday kra ba Monday. Wonye mommy see I heard was na no interviewing and I bring a yemrefi. Whatever invite no one sakaya ma me hu why. Na because a Franco Trading Enterprise still mo your phone papa efie. Open phone be to say Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, smart TVs. You were from 32 inches to 55 inches. You were tabletop freezers. You were Franco air condition ranging from 1.5 horsepower, 2.5 horsepower. Ningen everywhere you see CCTV cameras. Just say when you are bringing, I was when you be editor. Ningen every Franco Trading Enterprise. Intemperature channel so say and Franco number be our social media no. So my number is 0246422338 and 055-593-9311 and now download the Franco Trading app or Google Play Store and I visit on my website www.francotradex.com Franco Trading Enterprise. Asamaba.
Yeah, it's me. This is the just beginning. It is possible. When it enter the next 2 days,
Praise be him. Yanko. Hey, waka me hunti mi suro. Adofo to homa me yankwe. O how beba amane kunimdieche. Free advertisement. Obia mpe me go so Stefano me da wase wo ho. Obia mpe kunimdieche ni bi nche because kunimdieche yetimi hye Lucia. Mama me onu aboare nyom ne nto aso preko. Wow. Mommy, we are slain for Christ. Wow. Chedi wenye bi countermount to. Wenye bi edum. PZ, baby bia kunimdieche ye him flag no. Ekosa. Say anyum bi da Apple Store, Apple Play Store #1. Mama menyom. Wo pesa obet na Ghana he biem na Apple for. Krobi na emu ede, o rekra ye ma onyom. Ah. I'm a proud Ghanaian. Such an easy country. Worry. Honorable, Miss Worry. Ba mu nipa nyo. Make a corner office kakaka kwa jinu kofi ah. Honorable Worry a wo sere no. Wonye entienie. Na ye kan won say nyum bi da #1. Na see kwenkwen. Say Ghana Apple Music or the #1 and the video is very nice, but we've not really seen how it came about. And my main show Sunny Akwenkwen no coming about. Now big shouts to Nasi. These people no. In fact, what they heard the making of Kwenkwen video. And I heard the making of Kwenkwen. This is so creative. The fact so you sue puppets, you know. What's that? When last now who so be you sue puppets? Be 80s mo honum na. Okosa play drama nene adena na who say kwadwa ntwonyom ayi kra wo yusu bi mekai kwadwa ntwonyom sikadam yeah, but those days fine no, but so for Nasi to involve prophets no Joe, that is too much creativity, right? There was a juma kum ti anyom ne de madaroma mom kame ho mom ai ne nyina ye fantwi solo ku because juma no na fam yentimi ma say ya yanyom yes the party Lucy new force for na say o ma Lucy to mo samo fans ama mo nyesa adwuma konyum ne mom yentwi solo ku ate do nya party bias mom kwenkwen mame ebutia mepon mame nyom me fantwa me na ase because on say adwuma kum because and after Asante Ashima go there she kron Mark Weber or me directors na OPD and me producer Jejom me da mungi na ma
see na won so eto ticket no sebe ya obaba be shia dwomtofo akuku dam better revival kwa na afei Mary Ganson ye Perez Music Eno Baroni omunyina eba da memenda ye Adom TV 9 lessons and carols nti Mr. Bra enyina ye mfa ni gie mu ne asie bi anyase awie enti ye to so we move what you say erade adom ya boa ya hwe ye so ba bedru ne nti wo be ma bato nti wa ye moton because debi movie nkwa nwode wo ho nkwa de mo ni nye be kan ye ho bra ye nkuma stars no ebe boa ya be gi ye ni ato adwendwen ni awerho ni nyina aguo na afe no ya end ni yie na erade adom boa ye ni asa sha fufufuro mu ahoɔden mu ene enigie mu Kompo Ghana Prime Friday eno so ebeba so na hye so se ugbowura Kompo Ghana one more warehouse and I say one more shop bia mu a ebo no ya tete so eye Fridays no ya tete so 50% die obeto ho bia no ha mu nchemu aduonum 50% won atete so titrumika sese na ebowura Kompo Ghana dokopaniema bia wo pese woto electronic gadget bi a wo pe bia no bowura mu call kumpu Ghana ubenya bi wo ho shano so se me se ya tete so into wo frɛ 0302 752020 na one mpanyfo edi enkomo Yeguso ya wo election headquarters kokromoti power ye bebo sa edi no akosi se nyame ya doma 7 January no beba ne ye de mampani ya to aba yi no esi akonya so ansa na ne ya wrap up bibia na sa election headquarters no eye wakono ye wo fe ye hu fans na amode ba no ye hu analysis na ma ye wo stations no a mama ye ready kan ye da mu ase e ba so a eye nwumakuo bi omna boy ye ho e ban do adwaton de emu ba ko aba ye na ye adwuma fi mu a gusua ne ye adwuma wa ya de ti mesro enyare mpo ansa na wakopɛ na aduro no bia no because eye immune booster ti so wo mpɛ sɛ yare bia be kyerɛw waka washa mu aye mmɔbɔ e wa brabo mu a de ohia ye piwak onom 3p garlic mixture ni bia nso ahoɔden aba Dr. Penny Waha Nelson Mototi dog ye mu akwaba
ne ba mejo so
ya me nhira won so wonom adwumakuo na yada mu ase ni asere Awurade sɛ ne bambɔ ne nkoso anye kɛse na aduro ba kono amode aba no enye nkonya sɛ bɛyɛ a obi obeto 3p anom bia no benya pomuden pa na de enti oto aduro no onya eho benefit na na me no so de bia nso wono adwumakuo meso yasene na yenya bi mfantua yenka fa muama adwuma no nkoso tie da se
all right
afi mu ni nyina no ya adwuma bebre nyame nhyiraw wo sa boa yen apart from so ato na airtime na so this one your program bi abefre no oba be so asene enye bete nti aseda no ana ebekoso ade ama wo nyame nhyiraw papa papa lo wahwe wo ehu bia na rade ndobo no afi ebewura mu no nhyira no be kese
sure
nyame nhyiraw papa pa yeda se wadaroma yate de 3p garlic mixture naturally organic ensu egumu nye ensu akeke enuane nuro na no matwetwe abomu ene ye no mo wadaroma yentie hu asem
yo me ne ba me da se na me fa kwen so na me nchia na me nchia Ghana fo nyina me fa kwen so abo Ghana ba so se yetimi ka okona no na Ghana etimi edinkunim bebia yedu yi ye Ghana na edinkunim enti ye nyina ye kan ye ho abo na ya fam dia ye betimi ye de abo aman no na oman na tibia konanim menu nyina ye be asem dia na ya boa ma bibiara ebetimi ewie peye kai hu se eye Ghana kanne ye wie ne saade na wahu se piwak ya som Ghana emre santenie na ye di inropa abadwa so a ye di boa ma apomden mapa etimi ewie peye na wonyatin edi piwak pe na wahu se yen ene nam so a yakofa abibiduro a yamfa nkeja na yanwa ewokrom ha na 3p garlic mixture na ye di bai eni pam pim ene nam se do pai so ama yaresa ewie peye na edimu ama wonsa etimi aka de biara me kan se odasene bi otiase bia edidi ehome enom enti yedidi a ye home a ye numi die eye dan nipedua no chimato ni sinto kakra be den ebebem enti eye mia menu mienu ya sede se ye betimi aboa na yetimi asiesie na yetimi adetoxify saa enoma na free ho ama apomuden mapa etimi ewie peye akoma ede nipa mu no na boa chiche moja eni nnwanu no ahodo enti abrenyina no ese ye ma akoma na adwuma ye no etimi ewie peye na kwan papa ben na ebetimi aboa akoma no ebi ni alison efri garlic mu eni nnwanu no ahodo a betimi aboa ma moja mapa etimi ediafo ye we ni ya nam so yatimi atwetwe sanwanu nyina na yamfa nkija na yanwa vitamin C papa a yatwetwe na ene ye de 3p garlic mixture 3p garlic mixture na no obi frame fe Canada no obi sam say doc na adrui menumu ye no se de etie no me hu say duro ewura me nipadua no eni na me nipadua no nyina saa adana no odempa na de importe pa
na mo de ye
na se vitamin C ye do no nsuo bi anim na say na ade so ye liquid na ade na nsuo zo nim na me ka say no kware Ghana ye wono mapapi e wo ho na kwan pa ye pe say ye nananum japade a wo jai to ho man yen eye ebibiduro no ye de ye be fa kwan foforo so etimi ma Ghana fo asom Ghana fo titru pa ene ya pomden say ade na wokɔfa ye no wonyi bi mfim sɛ de onyankopɔn ɛyɛ no yensa bɛka no pepepepepepɛ saa nimdie ɛna ya fa so a ye bibiduru a wokrom ha yamfa nkeja yanwa vitamin C pa na ya twetwe ɛna ye di nnununu ahodo aka ho a ɛnɛ ye kan number 1 organic drugs in Ghana 3P garlic mixture eni abɛboam pem ama yaresa mapa etimi awie paye ɛwɔ krom ha yie pa enti sister me bisa say edu ba bia wakoma na ɛbɔ pelepele papa wuti na edwa pa no ɛne so bere no ɛte sen se akoma no ntimi anya na adwuma yi a sanse nto a making etimi ba nipadua no mu yɛnhwɛ se wo hwɛ the anatomy of the human edipa free yeti ekosi yɛ fom nyina ase bod na se I said droben a moja ni inani no eden efam enti se bibi koyo osi akwan pɛ emma nipadua na adwuma no entimi enwie titiro pa ni akoma no enti ye botaye ne se enipa bia no moja betimi adi omafo sane yie pa na se moja timi di omafo sane ebe din se enyanwa kete bi ebetimi aden ebetimi ahadwen enti na ye di 3P garlic mixture e dia Ghana eni amansan se onipa bia wotiase a wodide na home no ese onya dopa bi e ko nipa duam na aboa ama wapomuden ahotoso etimi awie titiro pa ne wo immune system ye kan nkoma wa no ahoden abamu ama nyare basa bi entimi den emfa oyeni emfa emrew edu ba bia esanse adwumaden nti onipa ebre onipa etimi nya yaw inflammation timi ba nipadua no mu yakoto ababa enipa bre stress no doso ya yedi ntwo ya yedi nkunim nyina ne nyina efrafra yenkan hu se yapomuden enye sa bre na ya wodie bedi umu ama wanhwe ni ya na akofa ohaw etimi dia bro piwak se yen stay active na ebetimi stay active dia na 3P garlic mixture 3P garlic mixture ebebo ma moja na etimi ediafosane ye kama ama memene wa hoɔden etimi abepe ama stress level no ebe cough mu ama no ma pa we yanim no ebetimi akon ama yetimi akɔ yanim ɛyɛ 3P garlic mixture ɛno na ɔpɛ yɛde ɛma wo ama wapɔmude ahotoso etimi awie pɛyɛ pa etimi ɛde ama wo yie sɛ wo obi a diabetes kyere hawa piwak sɛ no kware wonya 3P garlic mixture ɛmfa ho ne wonura wonum nyina wonum yɛduro ya 15 minutes sɛ wo brofo duro wo bibiduro mpo obetimi anomaka 3P ho ama wapɔmuden etimi awie pɛyɛ ebia na wo de ne yɛ wosisi ekɔ nan to meka aya wo sciatic nerve no na wota ete yaw pa eta twetwe wana nya 3P garlic mixture esan say eduro no wo essential vitamins a eboa ama moja mapa etimi adi for afusane yenti ebe clear how kitten inflammation every hop ama hotoso apɔmuden mapa etimi aya wo dia sister wo hwɛ me enanope esan say 3P garlic mixture edope ba Ghana fo manya ho faso se oba busumi so na obusumi akonto enkoye na enyenye nsen na wafa na enyeme no post na account dia edo ba ko betimi aboa regulate wo menstrual cycles na ama wo se wo de ne menorrhagia na se menorrhea se moja no eba bruso na se entimi emaye no edope ebeboa ama wapomuden mapa etimi awie peye etimi ediama kan hu se 3P garlic mixture ebra wo numa eduro na wo de asaw ho yade no eduro na nkasa sa bo wo nipadua meka especially wo liver ene wo kidney adentia eye vitamin C a yamfa nkeja yanwa that is the extra benefit of 3P na aboa ma bema so moja etimi asan de meka say se moja sane ye wo nipadua ne mu a nipadua no nya mfasodi ahodo na bema esane ko genital veins no ama wapomuden ahoden ewie peye etimi edima wo ye papa menim kese bia waye a ebroso piwak anope de yeka nyina ne se Ghana 3P garlic mixture ebeboa etimi reduce eye LDL meka low density lipoprotein high cholesterol no etimi clear fi ho ama normal etimi akoye etimi edia ama normal etimi akoye se ebia sister ebia na yemframa na gina o gastrointestinal no emu ama ofuru no ebia ayekutu papa 3P beboa ama wapomodin etimi awie pay enai wokọ pharmacy across the country na wopeye no pay bia wobenya bi na etimi aboa ama wapomodin etimi awie pay wokọ a na wo se yedu na wotuo mu ne ti aboso no ekokọ na box yi ufa 3 pin ya boso no na wo saka wure na obi amfa baby boni anhye wonsa kan hu se edu papa ba ko wo kroma na aboa Ghana for 3p wo kuto na wato papa na immune system unkama no ho etimi anyamfa so dia ma wo tamale na wo hwe ya ofa kodwo heba tamale taxi rank opposite taxi rank no electromat ncha hopa obi 3p wo wa mumu way enterprise opposite wa cathedral na ebia na wo kuma se dane heba call na kana kwiske ho Albert Sam Kofodia Gapson Pharmacy to ato na Bernal Pharmacy nkoko ne mantam ye Isaac Drugstore na Hillside Pharmacy na your numbers are bet me their friend and I'll pay 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 and I say 020 100 another 0021 020 100 another 0021 3p garlic mixture or say naturally organic.
Yeah, that's Dr. Nelson Mututi Kofaribai, a Piwak Natural Health. 3p garlic mixture na wote no enkan ma me komra na ye ba ye beto so. Ye mo akwa ba bi me Adom TV Badwam na uguso ehwe no. Miguso kai wo se kumpu Ghana Prime Friday no baso den. So bo wura Friday bia wo kumpu Ghana de wo to no ya teso 50% na yesa ne okọ ni mu ano no tumi kana TV no kopa bi wo fridge no wo air condition and our laptop phones ne ade obowura kumpu Ghana Friday Prime Friday no koso den kokojo de sisi ne atete so ma branches ni nyina obowura mu a sa na koso wo ho fra kumpu Ghana wo 0302 752020 0302752020 na woni won mo ni nkomo na rush call branch na ben wo kumpu Ghana na so kokope wo de to sesie enenso nyame aye ya dom amayensa ka Faith Homeopathic Clinic wa ha ye no ba bedi enkomo e wa pomudin mu enti Dr. Kankambod.
That's right.
Ye mo akwaba na bibia boko de Prophetess
Elizabeth Faith.
Sa me sure say nyame adom ne ho ye na so wo hwe nso a ma me fa akonya so ye panifo na mu ne na wase na adwuma kuo se wo mo ne ye aye adwuma afi mu ne na ye da Faith Homeopathic Clinic say so for penny nyame hira papa ne empaye ne ye bisa nyina free nyame ho ne se obeto nhira egu adwuma no so no obi obewura Faith bia na pomodin papa emra na we no so ama ye ne mo yonkofa no so atena ho.
That's right.
Ti eda mo ase so wanhwe a wada mo akwa ka kire no maye si ye ni so no papa ye ni so mo so adokotafo a mo ba.
That's right.
Amune ebedi nkomo kire yade ti eda mo ase pa ene ade achi ye hwede
me da se ene ye hwe liver no
okay
o se ye rahama time
ye remo we po
substance na nwiem no edo so pa
okay
ye homebi ye dibi na ye nombi na ye peke bi nso so ye de yensa na ye can liver dey na hepatitis B on frame hepatitis B virus near one of the strongest virus or you're stronger than HIV virus so hepatitis B virus eba abonten a eteke no 7 days and san wo HIV virus ba abonten a 3 hours obewu
okay
it is a HIV virus for example a bit me assign nipa 3 within 3 hours hepatitis B bit me assign nipa 168 within 7 days into or your strong virus now the same transmission modes a kwan yankofo fa sunya HIV no same process and obi nso bit me afa sunya hepatitis B to be precise hepatitis B virus no so okay see obi na our bleeding gamma obetimi the amount o use blade obi a oye infected enya obenya even cry sebia me saw door hand dey mu cry no infection no mean say me jano ho virus ne be take 7 days na ho till within 7 days obi so bia without this infection bia no ono so apeke na o sha sa virus we obobro ni peduama o liver na okotenem enti liver ne dwuma so a odima ya pomode no ebro 500 and over enti imagine say obi nya hepatitis na all the liver functions are conform. So liver function are conform. We are now we be my affected hormones. We be hormonal imbalance. What was them? And no member some ebe conform. We are bar estrogens are a boama or two kushia. With me ovulating no. Ebe imbalance. Enya papa. Unkushia to mo enya papa. Tuni be me shia kra. Nyinse enfe nyinse untimi nyam. Sana be man so ne hunsuo na efe no testosterone no ebe gine. Enkwamwa dodo a ohia se o de benye moba no onya. Nti although obetimi sustain erection. Ti mema bebre na for say otimi ejina so no obedi hyiamu a eso otimi wo. Sa acception no wrong. We bema the fact that say otimi sustain erection hu gina so den and no just obetimi awo. Se wo no hunsuo no enkwamwa ewom oma ho oden ene omododo no ene de nyinsen no eba. Ti mema nche sa de we enso pa. Because do do na for say otimi no ba that there so otimi wo is wrong. And no kodan chen a if be protein synthesis on say nipa so didi no aduane kra anya balance a nya menyansem no liver na nkasa timi twetwe nsuo bi ho nipadua nim na prepare protein na dia be support aduane na nka odi na nka anya balance diet no na oni padua na nourished kama. Now say liver no be dysfunctional say adwuma no entimi nkoso if be the clotting factor no say ade twa na moje tu a nyaminyansem no liver no provide ade bi in the blood na no abeda baby atwa no na moja na jai obi a ne liver function onya liver dysfunction no obetime over bleed say hospital man na obewu inti no sa clotting factor liver no na ye inti ubenya liver dysfunction say ehu pa ona aduane bia ye di bia say ye starch say ye carbo say ye protein whatever you eat convert it into glucose energy na eno ene call mojam in the form of energy many pe bia ho ye ne den eno nti na we fasting 40 days kra so long as our num nsuo no obe nante ho aduane wo liver no store all the excesses unhia ne mprempren no na e release my blood nkaka now so obi benya sa liver dysfunction ya excess amount of glucose no be komojam e didi na beba diabetes diabetes is simply excess amount of sugar in your blood. Intino say liver no be dysfunction as a result of all these chemicals and in them wiem forward do and unsu no ade mu a I say asama told there so from a womb to body no produce even cells am na be replace old ones no or more twa afu no say fubium ade atwa cells skin no say be replace bibia liver e di akotin eno ntino faith homeopathic clinic yes say bosome we aye wo bra na yem boost your immune system no yem boost liver function na yem mo ama oni padua ne ntimi fa ne ntoma pamfra se de be ya onko fire re bia fa nkowura afefoforo na ye komu no obi yo ho a you say bronya e de nyoma nkoya ama no de yare ne diye but this time around no kwan say obesi yare ne kwan bra oba faith homeopathic clinic it say ye o chepi osisi kasemu ya de on say awoso be bapa weda na e be bana no hyepa won be bayi enu nti wo sasabro na say ndompem ha obi a awo bremu say mutimi tutu pa fabra faith homeopathic clinic say ye osteoporosis osteoarthritis yare bia ye dompem ha obi a fabra and all the liver related diseases just say yare bia ho a you say liver related because brebo na anye na dwuma yi no a major contributing factor e ma sa yare by and lately ye hu say nipa omode akomayade eba hospital omode sasabra friend saying situyade any other terminal diseases no be hwe sa nipa ko nipa duam no na ne liver no enye adwuma yi nti ye hu say liver na a major contributing factor among crofo enya sa yare because said they can ye no unya your friends say excess sugar in your blood liver na ntimi am friends say ntimi nye liver na store na release call blood in no in the right amount excess bekom akonya diabetes nti liver na dwuma de edi akoten pa nti yes ro bibia cholesterol bad cholesterol is ntimo a ntimi ben nyina liver no so bekwa kofa akomaya de edi abro nti bra faith homeopathic clinic enkran ha ye Santa Maria Abuya Junction hono mo Santa Maria Abuya Junction so wo Kumasi a okọ ahene makokoben 18 mo hono mo a obehu ye Samson Atakrade fo nyina ye wo Anaji police station che hono mo a so Koforidua Colandry Managers Road Poly Junction na Bogosu fo nyina enko Old Aseda ewo boga abronsa ne nchewa yare bia how bia no oba faith homeopathic clinic yewo enu papa ne mfidi a yede ye adwuma ye gibre hwehwe oni peduam omojam ehu oyare no ansa na ye dedro ama because we believe say yade bia mfiti prekope ene baaye to baaye na yewo holistic approach obi hokra no anom drama ni pedua na I used to adronum afei de dose sa na bekipo increase ya we increase dose so na no so sa ko ha na liver no in return to ba yewo acupuncture treatment ho yewo physio and massage inti akwani asai fa so sayare ni nyina bi ho ye be detox bia na kama the number na 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 and I say 0244 58 38 59 0244 58 38 59 na menu aba ade ba ko a surprise at Thursday echina week e course of faith homeopathy oba bi o ye widow bia obeba hospital bia no okwa ye be chene ntoma a chene mo any oil eno ti no eno no ye take away beginning from Thursday enye Thursday we are enye ochina week e kwa nti no emakuna fo nyina mobile hospital chede amobesan e dia coffee ene ntoma e dia
mo papa
yes, special from the CEO. That's right. It's happening at all the branches. Okay. All branches be across Ghana. That's right.
Enti faith homeopathic clinic na yete won enka no yewie na yewe guso akai wo se nyame eya adoma 9 lessons and carols no e baso wo National Theatre memende ya ene ye wukuada ya wada fiada memenda ene baso National Theatre 5 p.m. ni asha ye wo gate 7 na se dwumadie no ahyase de ama bra na behia better revival choir na enobara ni nie sofo penny dwumtuni kese Reverend Mary Gansa and so baby Paris music and so ejinamu hobe de se mo amahwe no ye bo promo no mo amuhu ai ono fa be mada won kan hwe da wonya bibia da nso wanyem so atiase ni nyina no ye de bebro dial star 714 star 003 star 3 hash na fanya o ticket no sisi ni enko distress ye ho na na awurade ase be bi odi yen free ne be bia odi yen aba bedro ma yen fancy ha na na wase ye kwedi o man hene kwabna sante aye krado odi pensem mono to so midin de afia amankwa tamaklo
Adamu ina masi de afia amankwa tamaklo so ase odi nkomo brain. We started at 5:30 9:25 na me Adom. We are wrapping up here a Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so me do man hene kwabna sante. At this point we say a lot of press releases baba. It's part of the game. The SSC 2-1 among quickly near 2 and among. But if you care to know, both transition team members, they are ready. I'll read out the names and the personalities of both sides. But just in from Fantiakwa North constituency, New Patriotic Party, Office of the Parliamentary Candidate. Press statement released by Kwame Appiah-Kudia, the MPP parliamentary candidate for Fantiakwa North constituency. I convey my dissatisfaction on the obvious manipulation of the legislative elections. The NDC has once again shown its disdain for democratic values, despite our best attempts to guarantee a free and fair process. It must be noted that the NDCs were emboldened to declare themselves the winners of the parliamentary election without following specified rules and regulations after learning that the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, had won the presidential elections. In order to submit pink sheets at the collation center, EC presiding officers in Fantiakwa North had to endure a string of assaults and beatings from the NDC thugs. Others were hospitalized, including the MPP constituency secretary, as a result of the attacks by the NDC thugs. Furthermore, I, Kwame Appiah-Kudia, the parliamentary candidate for the MPP, who is a major stakeholder in the just-ended elections, was even prevented severally by hooligans who were at the entrance of the collation room until the police intervened. However, the NDC parliamentary candidate was comfortably seated without any hindrances. With only 2 polling stations remaining, it became evidently clear that the NDC had lost the parliamentary election. They then told the district officer of the EC that They have been summoned by their national executives to come to Accra and for that matter cannot continue to be part of a coalition process. This led to the abrupt discontinuation of the coalition process by the EC. The Deputy Eastern Regional EC Director later intervened and summoned both parties to his regional directorate. The meeting at the regional directorate on Monday, 10 December 2024 was rescheduled due to heightened tension. The illegal and criminal declaration of the NDC parliamentary candidate as a winner. As we await the verdict of the matter, which was referred to the regional directorate of the Electoral Commission, the district returning officer was forced by the NDC parliamentary candidate and his hooligans with cutlasses, guns, and other deadly weapons to overturn the results in his favor. They went ahead to loot money meant for the payment of transport of the EC officials. They also burned some pink sheets and threw away some ballot boxes. Attached, okay, you have your photos and your videos of the destruction. I might put this on record that their act is null and void and has no merit in our electoral processes. The figures quoted are fabricated and do not reflect the true will of the people. This declaration is vague and has no basis as far as the coalition of the 132 pink sheets are concerned. I am therefore calling on the Ghana Police Service to swiftly arrest the perpetrators of this criminal and unlawful act and bring them to book to safeguard our revered democracy and peace in Fanti Akwa North and Ghana at large. As far as the New Patriotic Party is concerned, we have collated our results and have won the parliamentary elections convincingly, as supported by the EC's pink sheets, and we can confidently say without any equivocation that nothing can stop the parliamentary victory of the New Patriotic Party in the constituency. The NDC know that they have lost the parliamentary elections in Fanti Akwa North, and they should accept it in good faith for peace to reign. No amount of intimidation or frustration can circumvent the will of the people. And it's signed Kwame Appiah Kodia, MPP parliamentary candidate, Fanti Akwa North. Well, on that note, our former ambassador to the UK, a staunch NDC member, His Excellency Victor Smith, is here. Uncle Victor, Afishapa, and congratulations to you.
Yo, Winner, that's it. I'm sure that all come from the guys say, better as I come
Afishapa, congratulations.
I think
Utinkwa. All right, so quickly, Mami, and so let Ghana for the team no Mushia for a handover, no team in here. So for the MPP, we have Godfrey Yebo Adami, the Attorney General, and then we have the Honorable Sechi Mensah Bonsu, Minister responsible for Presidential Affairs. We have the Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, responsible for Finance, that's the Minister. Honorable Henry Kote, Interior Minister. Honorable Dominic Nitiwu, Defense Minister. Honorable Shelley Ayokobochi, Foreign Affairs Minister. Martin Ejime Sakosa, Local Government Minister. And then Albert Khan Dapa, National Security Minister. Additionally, in line with Section 1(2) of the Act, the team shall include the following individuals: the Head of Civil Service, Dr. Evans Agri Dakon, the Head of Local Government Services, Dr. Nana Atuata, the Secretary to the Cabinet, Ambassador Mercy Deborah Kakari, and the National Security Coordinator, Mr. Edward Asumeni. So that's it. And then furthermore, pursuant to Section 5(1) of the Act, the President has appointed the former Speaker of Parliament, Right Honourable Professor Aaron Michael Quay, to the Advisory Council. The Chairperson of the Advisory Council will be the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honourable Agman Bagbin. And that's it for the side of the MPP. If you get to the NDC, the NDC has Honourable Julius Deborah as the co-chairperson to that of Mama Frema Pare. Honorable Johnson Esiedun Ketia, member. Honorable Fifi Fiavekweti, member. Dr. Callistus Mahama, member, Secretary to the Transition Team. Dr. Valerie Sawyer, member. Professor Kwame Ahoy, member. Dr. Ato Forsen, member. Honorable Mahama Yarega, member.
Honorable Gusi Tando, member, and Dr. Edward Omane Boama. Additionally, the President-elect has nominated Right Honorable Edward Do Ajaho as member of the Transitional Advisory Council and signed Sami Jemfi Esquire. So that's the team. Omuinusha Edinkita Hona, Omobunkunta quickly on Krata, and the Ama by for Fra, Namiadma 7th January 2025 for Babana for Moswatwaso, a few. On that note, Mujidi say, Mu deserve this unprecedented winning. You deserve it?
But of course. But of course. I mean, they are cost so in the last 8 years. 2020, we didn't believe that the MPP won the election.
You still don't believe?
We still don't believe it. We still don't believe it. They know what they did. In fact, one point, because the honor Canadian you know, but he wasn't going to speak in one of his
communications.
No, yeah. But then change. We allowed peace to reign, and Ghanaians had enough time to assess absolutely rubbish government.
Rubbish.
Yes.
A non-performing government cannot be
rubbish in the sense that it brought hardships to the people of this country, including pensioners. Obia ye juma ne life ni na ko pension. Now what do saka ko kanisika? Wo hardly. Ni pay wuko. If I lose my father or my uncle or my brother, I will not like you because of who actions. So some of the people have died, and I know a classic case of that Kama, chief executive, the owner of Kama
group of companies.
Yeah, Ajekum.
Yeah, Mr. Jekum.
He was talking about it 2 weeks later. He was dead because Omusika, obedience, or do not dream, you know. But it makes them people suffer heart a failure and idea because the plans in your to assume. Meanwhile, when you into Ibia, on to me,
okay, cannot anyhow.
Not just one same my life in Yamami. People have died. And you know, I met one of those. They had an association, and no more complained. They lamented. They tried hard to try and get government to back off. And this government said, "Let's say to me, who $5 million will be fair? What do you think? Take the people for? There's anger. There's anger and hunger, both of them in people. Some of these hooligans who are creating problems, you know, some of them is from frustrations in life caused by a bad administrator, bad governance.
Yes, some person, yes, sir.
We say bad governance.
And yes, some person, yes, sir.
Yeah, frustration. I'm not frustrated to be life. Just the life in here, just maybe then we are seeing type of thing. And on that chain, some of them were copycat from what had happened previously in the changeover. When MPP came in 2001, their course, so 2016, both created this kind of problems. The most recent ones, who the youth who are misbehaving, they may not go far back as 2000, you know. But we all witnessed it. We are old enough to know that what happened. Ni a cars. Who car not a forward that when Obiabo attack na a car a government car. 2016 to 2017 and a mobile power. And then the who Ghana ha. It been quite bura a court. I could releasing Crawford. It been more palm Crawford fast. They went there chasing Danka Bruce officer, police officer. They drag you down. They make you look like you are a criminal. And see, some of them is a copycat behavior. But MPP leadership at the time did not call these people to their people to order. And I'm a copycat a syndrome now. I be do her. Yemfwa Sukra and Ranajo, President Mahama, President-elect Okasaye against it. He was so frustrated about what is the meaning of this. You know, he called and asked me about it. Ayenzwano. And then I buy about a EC office. At the time, I'm in the community. So I called the PC. What happened? And I catch him say, a press conference and we said, no, a demonstration. Or say, almost you know. And there were police people guarding the place. So they had no fire tender. So when they set the fire, it just destroyed.
So even the president-elect is frustrated with what is going on because
he doesn't like it. It's not good for the country. It is not. You cannot destroy to build. We have come to try and build a better Ghana for all Ghanaians. These people have got to be contained. And it's not only NDC. NPP for able rank for a warehouses and even fear because they knew that they had been given an Adrianini and that fertilizer and other things. Now come on campaign and the bill keep warm fear. And and then there are general bad people in town. You see, there are some people who may not be NDC NPP.
They take advantage of the time.
Yeah, so we could say they are NDC people. I mean, there's no doubt. Ghana Gas, and I suspect that it was not a boy who used that platform as a spokesperson of Ghana Gas. Odidi Bahamatem. Owusu Bempa. He has created that problem for Ghana Gas. Ghana Gas, we should send him home today. That boy has not behaved well. And he made Ghana Gas look as if
Aha.
You see, that's why the people went there. Otherwise, what would they go and do in Ghana Gas? Who compared them all? Can you run a gas company?
Yeah, Ghana, dear.
No, we're using as a platform to attack. I mean, our chicken that lays the golden egg, you know. So the moment power came to house, our boys said that this is the time to get you. You know, and seriously, I even though I don't subscribe to the people going there, no, he brought it upon the company by the almost misbehaving. You know, nobody called him to order. And my problem is that if leadership doesn't call people to order, Mahama first day before even he was announced, I mean declared as the president-elect, you know, we had a little chat on this matter, and he had told Sami Jenfi to go out there and issue a statement or have a press conference. I don't know whether you attended.
Yeah, we had that one.
Yeah, he did.
That is how far President Mahama can go.
Well, he told them to stop, you know, talk to them. Then during his own speech after the declaration, he made reference to it. And yesterday he was very infuriated. So now he comes out himself because Uwe Kambum.
So Ghana Gas visuals been a oh, sir.
Me, I heard it I heard it, you know, I was in an office and said, oh,
we need to appeal to them because when you break all this, that's why I see
what are they going to do there?
The government money will still go back for innovation. And government already has described this administration say, or they call Abyss. That's the president. So we need to fight back for the Ghana we are all looking for. We will appeal. We will appeal. Uti Uncle Victor, the end. And it's just a quite vision. Now fresh ID with the Abanasa, but still an appeal that it is Ghana. Let us fit into the Ghana we all have and we all belong. In fact, that assurance has been given to us by the president-elect and the national chairman of the NDC. So it's one Ghana. So back and forth on that matter, the say it's condemned and nobody.
Yeah, but when you have papers like this one publishing stop rampaging NDC supporters, Baumia to Mama. Baumia, first of all, no, he was the candidate flag bearer for the MPP. Currently, there's a sitting president. It's a sitting president who must take a necessary action.
But to say more experience will be done. We need to also talk about that. When there's a change in government, security breaks down.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
And because why experience will be that? One for Wendy, there were all manner of.
I'm saying that there were all manner of things.
Yeah.
But this kind of thing was, you see, I'm saying copycat. Yeah. MPP for no, Abraham, yes, I didn't know.
But it was perfect.
Leaders did not take the necessary. In fact, what Mahama is doing now is definitely a positive, and he's telling his people to back off. And that if you commit those crimes, the police will deal with you, the law will deal with you, and he won't come to support you. He's telling his own supporters, don't do what you're doing. And they went to Gapoa. And I'm sure, you see, I said, yeah, Kasano, I say, you know what I'm saying? You can only make public pronouncements. Yeah. So we are talking. Yeah, we are talking to our regional executives of a party office. We are talking constituency. Tell them, go to the community and tell the youth. Say, Woko, let's be a bit too hard. Don't come to us. If they arrest you and prosecute you and jail you or whatever, don't come to us. We didn't come into
sanction
power.
This one.
You
didn't sanction this one.
We didn't sanction. We didn't ask anybody to do this. They are just copying what they had been done to us before.
Well, if you've just joined us, any area Victor Smith in Equity Command, we say area Victor Smith. Now back to maybe the main conversation of President-elect. All can ask him say there's a task ahead because the country is an abyss. Chairman of the party NDC also saying that he can feel the load on his shoulders, the task ahead. Are you ready for the task?
We are. we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in this position if we're not ready for it. And say, Yanshe, Yatinasi, we mapped out a manifesto, which was not one of those ordinary manifestos. The kind of people came in and the information we got, I don't suppose we got all the information, the damage, how deep it is, the cancer, but we have some, and we built our policies and everything and the promises in the manifesto, everything, based on concrete information that we got, how the damage, how deep the wound, the sore was. Until you be dealing with it now, we have a fair idea of what we want to do to rescue the nation from going to the abyss.
Do you have the men?
We don't let me go. We more than have the men. We are not those who came and said, what a solid team. And we, you know, they run away from the economy. The solid team, full of economists, they all ran away and left Ken Oforiatta to his own
with the only time say, I said, Moses, describing a very tough moment for your government.
We are aware.
It's more nipa, nim dia, kani opepa, somebody may steer the affairs of this country.
Yes. Look, we've had people travel from afar, Ghanaians, professionals, intellectuals, people who have experience, hands-on experience, were part of the shaping of our manifesto. So out of all the last 3-4 years, we were not joking. I was in that office, governance. I was part of it. Let me share the ECOSO. We are ready. And John Mahama was not, at any stage, he was briefed. He comes to sit down and listens to the argument.
The challenge ahead is enormous because we promises back on here a lean government to execute this big job.
That should not be too difficult. If people are serious, they can deliver. If you are serious, you can deliver.
A lean government.
I'm telling you.
To deliver this task ahead.
I'm serious.
And the description of the weight ahead is very...
First of all, the debt stock. With the heavyweight, 750 billion plus.
But that's the point I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're
not going to go and borrow new money. Who would ask President Mahama, he will tell you, no borrowing for the first year. No borrowing money. We need to use whatever we have, internally generated or locally or domestic, to manage projects, those who are viable, which we believe would help this country move forward. We will pursue them and complete them. It doesn't matter whether the MPP started it or not. But we need to finish those ones. We cannot abandon the E-blocks that we built and they left in the bush to rot because it is Ghana's money. So we won't take new money to go and build new blocks. We will try and clear those ones and finish them. Community day schools so our people can go to school, for instance. We said we're bringing a 24-hour economy. It is meant to give 3 times the, if you like, job opportunities that we have presently. The idea is to encourage and motivate private sector to sign on to the 24-hour economy. And with all the motivations or the benefits that come with it, including security, including tax reliefs, so that we can employ more people. So if we're running a 24-hour shift, for those who don't understand it, it means the whole 24 hours, machines are working, for instance. If there's a production, agric processing thing, machines machines in Kenya my bread and made that. Only part that's an idiot after 8 hours, you slow down. So you go and another person comes. So there's another person in employment. And the satellite family in here will benefit from household income. Then there's a third person who also will do the same before they come to the first person again. So 1, 2, 3, with their family, a satellite family in here, they will get some benefit. Either they'll get employment at home privately, they will do, somebody, your wife will be doing wache if you can get some little income for the person. More people will get at least a decent living as opposed to currently.
How are Abaya Hodo now go to? And I'll tell you, no president in Abba Ghana, inclusive the president-elect, or no not during say or be mismanaging the country. A pendo do nana, a how na ye enipa ye free almost a become home. Na yen na in steer the affairs of the country. One critical area MPP di bo musobo. Monso mo di abo MPP subo say in the history of this country. Enyoma efa keta asese ne proye ho aban we de eye omonyo. It mo ye mindful of the people you are engaging to join John Mahama, and then mindful that the watch is on how you fight corruption.
Yeah.
Are you mindful of that?
Very much so. We know, say, about the association. I'm born who modding effort that particular aspect of governance. The corruption thing. They touted this thing that the OSP about. Has the OSP been allowed to work? Between you and I, you know what has happened. The first one was hounded out more or less. He referred to a sitting president as mother serpent of corruption. How else can we describe this government? The leader has been described by the person he appointed. The second one, the current OSP. What's his name? The current OSP.
Mekai, lawyer, I forgot. Mekai, yeah.
What hasn't he said? They say, short of saying this is a very wicked leader, President Akufo-Addo. No, because you appoint the person and then you prevent him from working. What is that supposed to mean?
But is it not our system? When the fight against corruption is on,
why did you bother to set up that one?
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not a lawyer. But if I was given that position, and those bad people will run out of this country. I can promise you that. You can't. When I was minister, somebody tried to get me to bend the rules. Very good friend of mine from the other side. I still laugh and I still won't do it. The right thing ought to be done. And I followed the legal process. The person doesn't even talk to me anymore because of that. It doesn't matter. He was my friend. Because you won't do the wrong thing and think that the country does, just do what you can do. No. I don't have that attitude in life. And for us, we are going to help John Mahama to deal with that problem. And me, I'm offering myself, say, if any member of our government tries to play games like corruption or any funny deals, I'll be the first to tell the president that this person, I'll point what he's doing can bring us down. You should be bold, Ghana first. That's the policy.
Interacting with the president-elect, one of the challenges this administration had was issue of reshuffle.
The current one.
Yeah, current one. More chairman who start challenges and lapses, Are we going to enjoy a 4-year mandate without these reshuffles or the probability of reshuffles?
There will be plenty. Especially, the law says that he should the most of his ministers should come from parliament. And now he has 184 plus.
Parliament.
So now he has a bigger problem.
It's going to be another problem.
180 something people. If they said we are taking 60 ministers.
Regional balance.
Yeah, and all those things. It's stressful. 100 year pay, what started fire will be from. So you got to just do something that Obiabetino wants.
Pleasing.
No, Obiabetino wants it, and as we go forward, you must support the president to deliver on his mandate. Now, you be I'm not for born abaso. John Mahama is going to leave a legacy. It will be difficult for a lot of people to surpass. Seriously, if this government, they are cautionable, why do you think, I'll be honest with you, they voted for NDC, but the bulk of Ghanaians voted against this government. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Exactly.
They voted for us, NDC for, but the numbers we had meant that people disliked what this government has done.
Fed up, rather.
They were just quiet. Ghanaians are strange, though.
Ghanaians can be fed up, but they'll be quiet.
Yes. I mean, no. I was saying that Yako campaign idea, sometimes you're trying to read people's body language, say, are they supporting us or they're not supporting you?
Because crowd,
I was on the street everywhere. I don't know whether you saw any of my
footage. Some of your short videos.
Yeah, with flags and everything.
Yeah.
I stand back and watch how people respond to campaign, You can see some, like in Kumasi, the one that surprised me most, Ahojo ran about. We had occupied the place, we were flagging, the music was on, we were telling them how we are coming to change this country. A woman stopped her car in traffic. She wasn't an NDC person. I didn't know her from anywhere. She walked up and said, please go and brand my car NDC. Asante Krom. Or how must say a winning election.
Okay, sir.
Or see, go and brand it. I want you to brand it. Let me see. We don't do branding here. So I gave her the small flags now. This is or see physics to mommy. It's like now it's like and they felt relieved that I didn't cost no air time. So who can find out especially with Kumasi. No, so who could be looking at things against NPP. I hear obey trouble. And it be my D Omuchaya home. Another serious matter. Obi trying who say, oh, mama mo ham, you ever try mama? No, call. On shall we cry? Or can or call?
And you were Kimboko.
Or can or
catch you on
you ever try mama ham? I'm serious. I feel people like that, you know.
So they had decided, and you had that idea in mind, saying, Governor, only disappointing people in Ashanti region. You knew
I was almost certain. I went to, there was another video of mine, dancing with women at market in my Adom. Me. I stood by this MPP woman in the store. I said, I didn't do a big jam store in him. Me don't mo party o. Me call no me say how na me gina. Ni ye Badwam. No say and then they be here. Let me see all there. Say me call ye. Me so me your gram. How are you woman going to beat me? Eventually, before I left there within 30 minutes, no, she had put on our scarf. Now she was dancing and bracing me all over the place. This was their leader on that line. MPP woman. So I knew immediately there was a problem for the MPP. But you see, as I went to Minka, party, but they are more, you know, they have made people suffer, but who can find Yakoka?
Apart from saying I'm fire fed up, what actually also added up to that huge margins, this unprecedented results are there?
No, so like I told you clearly, say NDC for the Badwam NDC. Normally, people say that about 45% or more, you check MPP for FB. The little percentage now, what they call the floating. The floating for.
Yeah.
In this occasion, the floating for to my and the NPP for to my. I'm telling you for free. Some of the MPs, they voted for Mahama to come, so they will get rid of the Achim mafia.
Achim.
I'm telling you, I'm an Achim. I'm telling you for free. I'm not part of the mafia.
Achim played a role.
I'm telling you, they want the thing back in Ashanti. We all know, we've done our assessment as politicians. They don't want what Nana Akufo-Addo did.
But this Achim mafia, does it exist?
It does. You and I know that they do. There are people. The whole thing around President Akufo-Addo were Achim mafia. I got to check with President Akufo-Addo and his brother. I've sat by him for 20 years and more. We are friends, but the fact remains that he had that group around him. Gabi, Bedieto, his own brother, Ken Ofurata, and others Ofurata for being at the any Ofurata, you know, Duke, they are all like connected with that mafia. They were doing for Chebi. I have seen Chebi. Ochihi is my friend too. But the fact remains that Ghana first. You don't run this country down for a small group of people.
So you are going to do Bole mafia?
Of course not. Why do I look as all come from Bole? No, the fact remains that the president comes from there. But the president is aware that this is the biggest test. He has done 4 years before. He was vice president, took over from the late Professor Mills, may he rest in peace. And now, God has for the historic return, the comeback kid, he's back on the block. And I'm saying this time around, President Mahama knows that he must leave a legacy for years to come. Like we talk about Kwame Nkrumah, they will talk about him. And I believe that. That's why I'm backing President Mahama. I've backed him throughout. From the time before he became running mate, vice president, and the Totosunya. He's been my friend forever. Not because he's just a friend. I know Najumudo. He's a calmer person than me. That one everybody knows. He's a very calm person. But sometimes if people want to abuse this, he will crack the whip. I know that about him too. He's very quiet, but he will deal with you. And then make us say, any of our appointees, if you go there with intention that you're going to misbehave or do something which Ghana or however Ghana they are, and they will give you a letter to go home. because there are more people to choose from.
So what should be our expectation that when President Mahama is sworn in on January 7, 2025, how soon will be in the ministers?
I think he mentioned 2 weeks or something like that.
2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks. So that means he has to do it before.
Record.
He has to do it before.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Why? If you're going to choose 60 people, you already know most of the people. You know them. Those who are going to come from outside your...
Is it not going to be hasty, like 2 weeks?
No. We have people. You're Masa, you're kind of going to waste time,
dragging.
To say, party. You know. I'm sure we'll party if you want to President Muhammad Bubefu. Because there's no time. We are hitting the ground running. He's going to make his appointments 2 weeks after swearing in. I'm sure he would have announced his
Now, to young citizens,
Oh, but of course, they are testing us. This is a real test for him. In a massive way. I mean, in 2016, almost will be by what? 1 million.
Close to 1 million.
2024
is 1 point something over 1 million. 1 point something.
So Ghanaians have put their trust in him not to disappoint them. And otherwise, we politicians, the political class, we are finished. If John Mahama disappoints like these people have, then where do the Ghana for? Where do we look at?
The difference of about 1.6. Now also disappointing.
What disappointing?
There's OBA and OB.
Where even I'm for cheddar. And now where? No, we're a serious country. The people want to live decent lives. They want the best of Ghana for their families. And to say, and the baby far. And seriously, this is our last chance as political class. John Mahama will have to redeem the political class. And that the HM was an aberration. A cop. Everybody just sits somewhere. And then I'm almost certain Dr. Baumia won't be brought back into the MPP. Now I can tell you. That is my own view. That is my own view.
And going to give it to anyone.
So
party assembly, drew party.
Stop rampaging this thing.
So no, you're sitting vice president. It you there, you're sitting vice president.
The president is sitting, and he is his deputy.
So only question.
The only party saying no. I'm not saying that they should take my role. MPP for Angasa.
But I'm saying so that you are not part of the MPP, so you don't know their strategy. But whoever say, I'm on for shall say Chiachiano. I'm saying those among for
Betty. We know the party we are dealing with, MPP. I know what some of the people have said.
Just
there's a video, a footage. One man I forgot who he was. When Dr. Baumia wanted to do the primaries or start here. Obisa say who dey vision who vision kwa ban na Akufo-Addo who dey ashe nkwa who trim who baza na yarama. He was so angry with him. There are few of the people like that in NPP, and there are those who don't talk. They will not take him as their running mate, as their flag bearer again. It's a long time in the future, but they won't take him again. MPP are they anymore? Like they say, you from Titi.
But people have started going to him to assure him that this is just the beginning of his political...
Listen, I've been through this thing, politics with J.J. Rawlings, Professor Mills, John Mahama, and I'm still with John Mahama. In all those shenanigans in their course now, usually, at one point, where J.J. Rawlings, actually shocked. When the people saw that Atta Mills was the one likely to succeed him, his own ministers, they were like, Atta Mills we used to have the people come to our house, Mrs. Rawlings, after any state event. They went to Atta Mills instead, because this is the human nature. And some of it, well, some of them said, oh, that's a statesman like Sandia Napana and Ubekan say, Wajatum. So you've been a statesman. But NPP that we know, the UP tradition, they will not allow this man to be their flag bearer again. They will not.
Okay, so then brought back to the administration of NDC, how now
going
Mebunu, the youth, extremely wild. Maybe say disappointed. They want opportunities in life, job opportunities, educational opportunities, that kind of measured lifestyles and all those things. They're comparing. How easy na movement assetting because those things that come up readily will be the dollar, will be the fuel aspect, will be electricity. All these things will be coming up. And some say, "Yenya botre and copim da ben and now say more share, but say more kwano no
If you put money in people's pocket, they won't stress you again.
Yeah, it comes in various forms. How does it come?
And then 24-hour economy. No, the idea, the concept, is to create opportunities for others to earn a living. When they are earning a living, the stress on you yourself as a leader is lower. It gives you time to think. But if you come and do NABCO, fake and never to say NABCO, what's wrong with Independence Square? One moment on the day, if you come here and want to meet your capo. So you have to shut down NABCO.
It was a 2-year exit plan.
Oh, but they couldn't exit it properly. Go for kind of how would they? You have to do things which are sustainable. You introduce so that the 24-hour economy, where it's not a government policy say, it has to be done. This is what we want to do. We're trying to encourage the private sector. It's not government who is going to employ people.
But my environment now conducive, say private sector, they will 24 hours.
And the maker say the concept, it comes with a package. You remember some tax reliefs. That one, any businessman, woman, the tax reliefs is prepared to do.
They be a 24-hour economy. Me Juma ne baby as an example. I operate at abattoir, Jefamco. We close at 5. The probability a bit me close you, you best see any high. Nyoma ebe kwa faba no ebi ni Ghana, enentwie ne mponche no Mali, Togo, Niger, Burkina Faso, one faba. Now demand for animal high. But we cannot supply because it is too. In the Pansua, one so we can't pay them. So we are always close at 5.
Who needs to say?
You can't say you
But the point is that if you draw a business plan based on it.
But I'm saying that with what you have said.
Yeah.
Are you ready to help some of these jobs to move into action?
But of course. You need capital injection.
Because the demand is there for the products.
So once you sign on to that concept and that's what you want to do, if you present it to any finance company or anything, because you are running 3 shifts and they look at your financials, they'll be able to tell you whether you can pay the money or not. If you are doing only 1 shift, then your turnover or your sales or whatever, it's not impressive. And so why should I give you that kind of money? So I'm running 3 shifts. We're going to have 3 group of people we need to pay. But the machines are the same. Machine pon at a first shift now.
No, at Twaso.
So then another group comes in. And then so we produce more of whatever we are producing. In this case, you are talking about an abattoir. If you want money to put the raw material into the, so that you can generate the income and pay them back. So when they look at the 3 shifts you are running, they are confident with the good management in that we will be able to generate that kind of turnover so that we can pay you your money back. It's the financial institutions.
Well, I think I've come in any era. Victor Smith and I can come on and say, Nami Aduma 9:25 near PJM. But the next 3 minutes, maybe we'll question me because you could break bar. I feel no better. Nyoma ba community and Sebia here na fe ya dana semaneko 0302 211 701 equals 4. Maybe you have a question, a suggestion, an input. Within just a few seconds now, they are to my 0302 211 701 equals 4. The number of friend is 0302 211 701 equals 4. 9 is the Muller break. Game Park Father Roma, Yedebro, Nobo Timmy. Abua elsewhere. Bakacho senye anopa no kuna nyumre ewia premtobre ana nyumre no nsia. So clearly you have the opportunity to also be privilege and more to me as but join me now Fred on 0302 211 701 equals 4. Now what team akasa. So what's the mood of the president? Mixed feeling, excited, shocked, surprised?
No shock. We were confident that we were taking it,
but maybe, not to this extent.
Maybe, but the margin was bigger than maybe we thought. But I made a prediction when I think it was the British elections, I think that one was also a landslide. Or
landslide, US to landslide.
But before the US thing, I made a prediction that we could get 57% or more. That's what I said. Because then somebody said, oh, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. I said, no. In 96, Rawlings had 57.6. That's the highest that anybody's had in this country, as president. And I was confident that we could do that. Maybe I said it to motivate our rank and file.
Base.
Yeah. To push harder. And he's happy, but on him say because a lot of damage has been done to the base. Oh. The kind of monies, people want the monies retrieved, but we will use legal means and allow agencies to do what they have to do. Anybody who has taken the people's money wrongfully, I believe, sir, the exchange rate now ran away from 6 to about 12 over a short period. No, was done by this government. That is my belief.
Artificial.
Not artificial. They had CDs and mopped up the dollars. They had too much CDs. Stolen money. They bought the dollars off the market. So the market ran away.
What
have I said wrong?
Did we not
have evidence? Did you have evidence there was $5 million in somebody's house? $5 million, not CDs.
Good morning. I'm saying. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What you saying? Good. Your friend say, okay, free.
Your friend is Saraba, Mikasa free Bejamese, the Oti region, the Kraken Chumbo district.
Okay.
Oti region.
So you too.
But me person Ambassador Smith said, na Osha Oti regions, and I said some of the Oti regions, and I ain't baby, and I me back last about the year, and I cry choke. Into their point, in Ombet Media, what Oti region. Now, and also 8 media, I'm a youth now, so I was to about more.
Okay, so that's it. Oti region talks about back crab about cry choke. What can be done in Oti region? I can't Oti region now. Yes, you need Adam, what you say? Good, yet you.
Messi, Ghana Hanum, you to Abamo, so it's bad in tro, a catch say, yen tomorrow, Oba, Fanukrena, Nafate. You know, Omudi 25 years, Nkukon Kitenu. Nkukon Kitenu Kran, Chimney Margin, say, Mamma to Major Mama. Ghana Hana, ye on. What me create poultry farm sika wum and na me per se employment as a local economy. Na support economy.
Okay, so that's all open Nkukon Kitenu, ojo ye Nkukon na
day old
okay, Yanko Kumasi any callers anyway. Apom to say
Adom now.
I am Adom Boko. Kumasi Potembe now, Bantima na Krofuma na CPC na say.
What the chamso?
Hey, the chamso the hardcore area. The chamso what to say?
Kuruma yedin zo be kakaka.
Kasari eti was the Kuruma yedin.
Eba de
Ambassador Victor Kano.
Kano. Really we had NPP primaries me ko na. Na ankanya Badwam anka omopeno. But we use power near ya na force way. Man buy.
Na give you ko set to we dey. First ya catch ya may say be obi dey be to support him no. I go don't set any tone we cross over. We are crossing over to Mula. We will come back and have a conversation. Yakwaba. Yasaba back biem meda sese wa Jibril agusu hwe Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so my main cow say me there enemy 9 lessons no it will be so interesting so you're part of it ko hwe wani so ade na bibia enko emfama ye o minute dunum se be page emu anum se na afi mada wasema to so hwe Adom TV ye ne Ambassador Victor Smith ana etwetwe enkomo e wa hanum say Ambassador before the break one caller ka say mo hihye mu no ebe no motimi aboa ma oyusu oti as specific na oti nso e hon my vibrant kakra ma omudo do na competition mo bank kan they be don't be do na I choked just almost a come much but mo come much so be any how are you going to make sure say some vibration be ebeba most of the places are Ghana
yo with the it's part of that 24-hour economy. No? We want to encourage especially agro and agro processing. And Ghana is mainly an agriculture.
And you may queer your home.
Sorry, I queer your.
I say economy.
Ghana, we are agricultural, if you like, nation, if I may put it that way, principally farmers and everything. But the best amount for year farming now, they properly. Now you to be processed as part of a 24-hour economy. No? Because but farmers there 24 hours or they remove here. Yes, when they produce now. Processing of agri products is done in a factory or something like this. And it may encourage private sector to locate that side to create employment for that sector, that part of the country. Say we don't have this rural urban migration now. And they choke Accra now, the guy referred to. Because I think they just loiter, they fall into bad company, and other things. Yes, I guess the whole concept, is to encourage that investment by the private sector into the agri and agri-related industries. Say they bear the Ufamu or Oti region. I think there are many Bandai and other places are many farmers. Especially yams, that area. I've been to those areas. If we can process agri products, it will create the jobs for the people. If we run 3 shifts in the processing, then they will need more raw material. So they will encourage more people to do the farms. So you can get good money for the farm produce, which you supply to the factories, which are then processed, so that and then help to be exported. Even if to the sub-region countries now, we all eat similar food. Nigeria and other, and we eat similar food. Yam now, this root, products, So the market is here. We can encourage it. We can even bring from neighboring countries. Cote d'Ivoire, I think they are basically like Ghana, almost with body and idea or hopper, plantain and all those things. So we can get farmers there to even supply. If we set up a similar agri-processing in Bono or that part of the town in the country, there are others from the north who probably bring.
One district, one factory. But
it's somebody's offense and if you like mantra, they couldn't live up to it. We probably would do more. One district, many factories. Not one. It's not government who's going to do it. We're going to encourage investors. That people should understand that government will prefer to offload the payroll of government. That's heavy on our, that is for consumption. If you have too many people on your payroll, you pay too much money for salaries. And to say if you can encourage the private sector to absorb those in government employment to help run the 3 shifts now, we'll have a less burden. Government expenditure will drop, and the revenue or the income of revenue for government can be used for other social, rather than to be paying salaries. And as much as possible, we're going to encourage the private sector to engage the youth in the production and to help them. We will help them. In fact, I remember President Mahama said that he will help them export, help them with the marketing of their produce. They will find ways of helping them so that they don't have any bottleneck anywhere. You produce and it's gone into another market somewhere. We will help with the marketing. You just keep producing, keep engaging the youth in work, and then their families too will benefit from that.
Okay, so that's your camera. The next 5 minutes, what Ghanaians should expect from this administration that is coming, and then what you expect from Ghanaians to also do. Everybody has a role. It's a balancing act. What we expect from your government and what you expect from us as citizens in the next 6 minutes. Talk to us. That's your
Well, President Mahama and the launch of his manifesto, or catch Ghanaians that he has a social contract with them. Indeed, he said in the first 120 days, these are the things that he's going to do for them. I mean, I don't have them here ready, but I have it on my phone. He's signing a social contract with the people of Ghana that, based on which he believes you voted for him. He has a good mind for the people of Ghana. He intends, say, Obeboa Emma or Ghana Nimbe Biara, when you a good standard of living. Woni webusia for enkodi ehia. Was have a kowano. You earn an income. And it's that 24-hour economy not de bad. It's a flagship policy. And it's a you be create opportunities. I'm a biara enye bibi kakra ye na sebi o onu so ni nebusia for no almost akomano no mot me aton to my perfra na mo they live a better life. And in a nutshell, that's what we are trying to do for you. Bottom line, obi obedi here biara no odi politicians ho yawo odi Ghana mpenifo ho yawo say oma me bre wo me wiase ni omo ye kok edum kuma say omo say ye ntwade and all those things, because people don't have money. Because my life has become so difficult for people. You close down these banks. Bankers have ended up becoming Uber drivers with their private cars. I started one before. I worked in a bank. They closed the bank. I couldn't find a job. So I decided to use my car. And he dropped the wife and daughter at a place, and then I took him. And then he said, they're very decent. I said, what are you doing driving Uber? I say, me a banker. But you're a good company. I mean, little money that I want, I have to drive my car as Uber. Now, we should not try to, if you like, destroy people's lives this way. And then the good thing that he didn't say he was leaving the country to go abroad. We will encourage people to remain and get into the business of the private sector and investing in the private sector. And then government is going to give you the necessary push with the tax release, the security, and other incentives. I'm watching now they create these opportunities. If productivity is very high, we'll have a lot of it now. Ghana government will get a revenue from some of the taxes that will come naturally from production. And
what do you expect of the citizens?
What we expect from the citizens is to cooperate with the government. John Mahama put out a message there, help me rescue Ghana. Now, the citizens have to, when he said they should stop what they are doing, this rampaging, you're not helping me. If you start destroying what the little we have, the structure we have in place, most of this is a more stable system now. It will cost us more money. It could cost you your life. And to Munjai, support me, help me rescue our country from the hands of those who have failed us. He promises. He has Wayebi Peng. In fact, his experience, and that one can tell you, because Obia Wayebida, Ayebida, and I can say, he's done it before, and he wasn't as bad as the people tried to make us look. After all, they eventually admitted, say, Dumsona, Omodi tagging di attempt, the kicker one, and say Ghana for bought into it. Now they realize that he solved the problem. Well, now we have enough capacity. You put me electricity, we stabilize it. Why? So now they're looking at the person who's an economist is not able to talk about the economy. The president is quiet. So why must we even give the power to this particular crop of leaders? And Mahama say, Bwame, because he has intention to help this country progress. And I believe at the time that he would leave office, the legacy he would have put in place,
Well, Uncle Victor, maybe sure 120 marking come out this year. Yes, first 120 a year days. No, some of the things that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ekache Ghana Force a year obey. I know the fight against Operation Get It Back in a key on my mind. Get all stolen money back. And then all those things, a part of it.
No, I think I mentioned that once. This series.
120 days.
Have you seen it?
Okay, so once we are not, it's not pushing up here, it's not opening. I'll have to thank you and thank my viewers.
Yeah.
For time or munyaye edi emaye na no pay edi di enkomo. The most important thing is that a bit of patience for the new administration, and we also have to hold them accountable to the promises that they have given us. I'll end by saying that thank you, Uncle Victor, and thank you to the Ghanaian community. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Thank you for your time. I'm Admechna.